Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the StarCraft 2 community in the Middle East and North Africa. My name is Winters, and today we're going to be bringing you the 24th edition of the SC2 MENA Cup. Thank you for joining us today. To start off the stream and the cast, it's gonna be just me, myself, Winters. But later on, I will be joined by a new voice on the stream. No details, nothing on that yet. But he is probably gonna be a third caster for not only the SC2 MENA Cup, but with the upcoming Attack StarCraft 2 tournament as well. So now everyone is ready to go. Everyone is waiting, and we're all just waiting patiently here for Dan Cake to put up the brackets. Dan, of course, he is our hero from Lebanon. He is arguably Lebanon's greatest Terran player, but he won't be joining us tonight because it is his and his girlfriend's third anniversary. So congratulations to them. And of course, certain things are more important than StarCraft 2, but otherwise, StarCraft 2 above everything else. So you guys, like I was saying, we're just waiting on Dan here to put up the bracket. He's already a minute late, but let's not be too hard on him. He's been reliable in the past, so no reason to judge him just yet. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing fine. Great news. We have a new stream, a kind of, well, not a new stream, but a few wonderful things I'd like to point out. You can watch the stream now live in 240, 360, or 720p, something we've not had in the past. Twitch TV has granted us transcoding rights, so the viewing experience should be better for everyone, because we all know that internet is not the best or the Middle East's strongest suit. And yes, a big shout out to Raza here, who is watching the new stream in 240p. So good for him. Thank you, Raza. I think he's going to be playing today. Let me just check. Yeah, he is. He's up there. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting on Dan to put up the brackets, and I hope he's going to do it soon. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of trouble. In other news, of course, there's been the big kind of rumor, but what has been making the rounds is that all the Brood War, the StarCraft 1 gods are slowly transitioning into or onto StarCraft 2, including Flash, Bizu, and all the rest of them. So we might even see some of their faces at the MLG Anaheim in a few weeks. And speaking of MLG Anaheim, the Heart of the Swarm beta will be available so to play there. So I'm not sure if only the pros get to play it or if the general public can have a click and a little whirl. But soon we're gonna have some feedback on Heart of the Swarm and how it is going to transition. Of course, Heart of the Swarm should give StarCraft 2 another big boost, and we're still waiting on Dan here. I'm contemplating if I'm just not gonna start a new challenge right now real quick. 1 second. Maybe I can just do that real quick because Dan might be busy. So all I would have to do is copy the list of players and just add them one by one, which shouldn't take too long. I guess that is a better bet than just waiting around on Dan. So let me just see if I can do it. Hey, Cornor, a big shout out to him as well. Okay, I'm gonna be just, guys, I'm sorry, this is just gonna take 1 second here as I will be adding the list. So just bear with me for 1 second. If you like to participate in the stream, if you would like to ask me a question or anything, please leave your comment or feedback on the stream itself, on the little live chat box you have on the right hand side. Otherwise, if you're new to the SC2 MENA community, why not give us a little like on Facebook? That's SC2 MENA. So just facebook.com/SC2 MENA, and well, maybe we will have broken the 1,400 member barrier now. But we're certainly growing, and it is wonderful to see lots of new faces from across the region. So if you haven't done that just yet, why don't you do that now? Also, follow us on Twitter. We need the numbers, guys. We want to attract sponsors, and I can't do that without your help. So why don't you do that for me and be the best community out there? We've made quite a splash, and I hope it'll continue to spread. So tell your friends about the stream and everything else. But I think everything should be fine. I'm just previewing the bracket here, and yep, I think there it is. And of course, before I forget, why don't I give a big shout out to Dusty, or aka Dusty the Clown. He's from Lebanon. He's not too new, but he's a recent addition to the community. So good on him. Thank you for being there with us today, Dusty. And he just wanted to make sure that I am the real Winters. He might have had his doubts, but all these doubts should have been casted. And now we do have the brackets, ladies and gentlemen. We do have it all ready to go here. So please, guys, if you're watching, please just check the brackets. It'll be a Primus versus Getchapol, Ralphie versus Hagruna, Seraphim versus Zaid, and then we have Jupiter's Devil Angel, Ali, Raza, and all of them seated in the second round here. So I think we're ready to go here, and we're just gonna wait for the first invite for the first match, which should be... Who can we have? Maybe Ralphie versus Hagrunda? Or Seraphim versus Zaid? Seraphim is here. Seraphim, like me, based in the UAE. Doesn't live too far from me, actually, just a 10-minute drive. Haven't met him though, but he's a very busy man and he doesn't really get to play. Okay. So maybe can have Ralphie versus so why don't I just go ahead and I create the map. It is going to be Ohana LE. That's our starting map for today. So where is Seraphim? We're gonna cast this game here real quick to get the show started. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. Oh wait, sorry. Sorry, Seraphim. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry, Cornor. So just a little hiccup here as I added the wrong person to the lobby, but we should have that changed in just a second here. So guys, I think we're ready to kick it off. So guys, once again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Winters, and we're gonna kickstart the 24th edition of the SC2 MENA Cup here. My name is Winters, and I should be joined by our new caster in a little while. As we just wait for Ralphie to download the map. So as we wait for Ralphie to download the map, Ralphie, just like no, Cornor is from Algeria, Ralphie is from Lebanon, and as most of the viewers do know, Lebanon does not have the greatest internet connection. As someone just said, they're too premise. Oh. Sorry guys, we're off to a little bit of a rocky start here today. Yeah, it looks like we have a few new guys, but let me just see if I can't just change something here real quick. And so let me just see the brackets real quick. Solo casting and doing everything at the same time is challenging, so please bear with me. As Ralphie So guys, I think we're ready to go now. Finally, 13 minutes in, and we got our first game here. Ralphie versus Cornor. Ralphie up in diamond, I believe. Let's have a look at the Cornor. I think he's down in gold. Yep, he is down in gold, but he is platinum 2v2 and 3v3, but that won't give him too much of an edge against Ralphie. He has probably played more than any other person in the Middle East and North Africa, and he's been experimenting, but it looks like he is going back to and it seems like that Cornor is not in the game here. So let's do this again. Looks like we're gonna kickstart the day with a PVT. Ralphie versus Corner, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we have our first match here on SC2 MENA Cup number 24. We got off to a little rocky start here, but everything is gonna be absolutely fantastic. Thanks a lot to Sleem, our community graphic designer. He's made a few nice little changes to how everything looks, so please enjoy the stream and show some love and support. Now we have our match underway on the relatively new map. It is Ohana in red, Cornor all the way from Algeria. He is playing against Lebanon's Ralphie, who will be spawning in the top left corner on this two-player map on Ohana. Ralphie gonna be in his pink trunks today, and let's see what we're gonna see from both players here. Ralphie indicating with the pylon on the high ground that he is most likely not going to go for a forge fast expand. Maybe he's not too comfortable on this map, or maybe he just wants to play it relatively safe. This map, it is rather slim, so to say. It's not very wide, and this has given a great number of excuse me, I'm really struggling with my words today. It has really been difficult for Zergs as of late, because it's such a great way for Terrans to siege up and siege along the map. And now Ralphie should be annoying here with his probe, but he isn't really being annoying, and the second SCV is already there, though he's causing Corner to lose a bit of mining time, and we see he did not have his SCVs producing at a constant rate. Gas there as well. Gas going up for Ralphie too, and the first gateway. So in the first few minutes things are going to be relatively quiet here. Let's see how Corner is going to follow this up here. No SCV production yet again, and he's a bit behind. He should be morphing this into an orbital command, though I feel that Ralphie has already gotten off to a fabulous start here, and even harassing this supply depot, and it might actually go down here if, and it absolutely will, and that's a 100 minerals lost, and the probe is gonna get out of here as well. So a great start here for Ralphie, not so great for Corner. Maybe it's his first time playing, maybe he's a bit stressed. He's only participated once before, I believe, but let's see what Ralphie is going to follow this up with. We have 3 gateways and a cybernetics core here being constructed, being morphed in, so to speak. The SCV should do some additional scouting here. As we pop over to Corner, he's getting a reactor here, and not quite sure what he's going to do. He's got 1 gas, but he hasn't really been using it. He could definitely get a factory or a factory at this point, but it looks like he has other plans, controlling the forward watchtower here, and it looks like, oh, we're gonna have a late proxy racks here from Corner. Very strange indeed. That's something that Ralphie won't be expecting, though I don't think it's gonna be that powerful. And we see a cancel on the bunker here. It's not PVZ Corner, I hope you know that. Bunker's not too effective against Protoss if they don't Nexus first. But yeah, the Stalker is out, and maybe he will scout around, pick off a few units, and find out what Corner is up to. Corner, though, we already see he's banking a large number of mineral here, 400 plus, and he's pulling SCVs here, some strange kind of all-in, something I have not seen in quite some time. But let's not forget, he knows that Ralphie is a few leagues above him, and he feels that he can only do so due to win is by throwing in a bit of cheese, and he's doing absolutely that. He should at least get concussive shells here. That helps a lot against Protoss, help slow down units, but I don't think Corner is going to have enough. There are sentries out here already, zealots and stalkers. Concussive shell being upgraded here, and I'm sure Ralphie is wondering what is going on. So he's gonna go for a 3-gate expand, something very safe indeed. And now we have SCVs here at the front, Marines to follow, but I think this is gonna get thwarted quite quickly here. All the SCVs are already down and not engaging quite quickly, though not losing any SCVs, excuse me, any Marines. Though he's already down one base now. The next is 4. Ralphie has finished, and how is he going to follow this up? He's banking about 400 gas, and he's not really spending it, and he's going to use this one Rax to scout. Not sure if that's the smartest move, because he only has one unit producing structure and one, well, cancelled bunker. Cornor now did start his natural expansion, though I feel it is very late. And now here with Ralphie moving out, looking at the army supply heavily in favor in this early game, and even the bunker is being cancelled now. Corner is wishing, oh my god, why did I cancel this bunker on the high ground? And wow, Corner is in a lot of trouble, though Ralphie is slightly supply blocked, but I don't think it is going to matter. He knows he is in a great position. The probe is there, one forward pylon here. Now there's the engagement here at the ramp. 2 bunkers being constructed, but Ralphie now doing the right thing. He's just going to wait for a few more units. He can even get a 3rd base at this point. He is so far ahead at just about 23 supply. And just to answer your questions, I think it's already your turn to play. Let me just give you the link here. I have posted the link in stream, so you should check out the brackets. But anyhow, back to this game now. Another the force fields here now trapping half of the army on the higher ground, though not the best engagement here for Ralphie. Zealots at the back now trapping a few more. Marines here at the back. Decent micro here, but wow, Corner is in a lot of trouble. He's down about 50 supply at this point, and I think he's just going to go for the break. No SCVs there to repair it either. The Zealots are in, and wow, I think this is going to be GG here in just a few minutes. All the SCVs here getting pulled, and down goes the reactor. A lot of Zealots still here to buffer. Nice force fields, just making sure that the SCVs cannot get a surround. And now even warping units in on the higher ground, and wow, this should be GG here in just a second, and Ralphie will take a 1-0 lead here in this series. So very nice. Again, guys, brackets are up. So please, guys, find your matches if you're watching. You should not be watching if you're playing. Okay, Zaid, you need to join the SC2 MENA channel on BattleNet. And it seems that everyone does not know what to do. It is back to the old, but I don't think... Yeah, Dusty the Clown. So, GSL Daybreak was chosen here by our friend Corner, maybe he has a special build, but I'm sure he made a few too many mistakes last time around, and Ralphie punished him for it. Not the best start to the tournament, guys. I'm sorry about it, but so please, guys, I don't know why it is so difficult. The brackets are there, but is Medigas gang here? I do not think he is. So, as always, so guys, sorry about this, but it seems like no one knows what to do yet again, and which is kind of upsetting. This is the 24th edition, and everyone should know what is going on. Anyhow, we're not going to focus on this now. We're going to get back into this game. It is map number 2 of this, our first match. It is Ralphie versus Cornor. Cornor in red again, spawning on the upper right hand side of the map. Ralphie, he's taken a 1-0 lead in this best of 3, and I'm sure he's looking to close this off rather fast indeed. As I am still waiting on my new co-caster to join us and to see how he fares, because as I'm sure most of you guys know, that solo casting is rather difficult and not as entertaining. Twidnu though, he might join us too, but he had some things to take care of. He was selling his one of his cars today, and I think he was running a bit late, so let's see how things go. So yeah, let's see what both guys have in store here for us. Daybreak, one of the larger maps, so often you might even see a command center or a nexus first. The walking distance is rather great to get from one side to the other, though Cornor, he's not going to do any such thing. He is going to wall off at the top yet again. So until now, pretty much the same build order from both players. Thank you for joining me today as we watch Ralphie hopefully being a bit more annoying with that probe this time round. Last time he managed to force actually take down a supply depot with his probe, as Cornor was not paying attention, though I don't think he'll be able to do that yet again. So now Cornor, he has walled off, and this probe is absolutely trapped, although he might have a chance to escape. No, actually not. And Ralphie, well, he's gonna go lose one probe, but that is not too important. Let's see how he's gonna follow this up. Last time he used a 3-gate expand, and I'm sure we're gonna see something quite similar to it. There's the second gate. The 3-gate expand is rather safe. It'll allow you to have enough units to be safe if the Terran does decide to pull forces and attack you. But the wonderful thing about the 3-gate is also that it actually lets you put on pressure if you'd like to. So it is something that a Terran needs to deal with. The Terran, if he does expand, he'll definitely need a bunker here, maybe even 2. I'd rather be safe than sorry and invest those extra minerals. If I don't see that anything is coming my way, I can always get rid of it, and at the end I will only lose 25 minerals. So I hope everyone has found their match. Oh, but it does seem like the new caster is online, so he's probably gonna join us for the next match. That's gonna be something very, very nice. Though, actually, Ralphie has changed it up just slightly. He's gonna two-gate expand here. He's got an outer sentry, a stalker, and a zealot, and he's gonna move out with them. Maybe see if he can pick off a few units. Corner, on the other hand, he's started his match rather more orthodox, and I'm happy about that. He's got 3 Raxes up, going for 2 add-ons, 3 add-ons pretty early on. Not such a big fan of it, but maybe Cornor has his own little style and he likes that. And now, as we see, the SCV, I believe they just missed everything here. 1 Stalker here, and though they need to be careful, they can be picked off. Here's a sentry though, and this, he should definitely not lose the sentry, and no force field used. Oh, Ralphie not paying attention, and with a bit better micro, that Zella would have gone down too, but Ralphie being a bit sloppy there. Each sentry costing about 100 gas here, so it'll set you back 100 gas, meaning maybe your robo is gonna be delayed, but it seems like that Stargate play is going to be the name of the game right here. It seems like that nothing is working today. So maybe I am just gonna update the bracket real quick here. I'm sorry about this, guys, but it seems like that things aren't always the way they should be, and it is a shame. I'm spending time and other guys are spending their time too, and if you guys don't show up, what can I do? Anyhow, let's go back to the game. The first Void Ray here is out. Let's see how many he's going to get. Fleet Beacon here as well, so it seems like we're going to see carriers or even a mothership before they will be removed in the expansion coming soon. Though Corner knows that something is up. Did he scan? I believe he did not, but he is scared of something. That's why turrets are going up. Turrets, an investment of a large kind. That's 300 minerals. If you do plop down quite 3 of them. A little bit on the gas side too, but it does set you back just a little. I mean, 300 minerals, not getting units, not getting certain upgrades, it can set you back, and your opponent can take advantage of you in that way. So anyhow, let's see what these 2 Void Rays here are going to do, though I don't think they should do too much here, because the 3rd ring is quite nice, though he might be able to harass a supply depot or maybe go to the other side and be annoying here too. Though Cornor sends out another SCV, and yes, absolutely, the mothership is on its way. It is there. It takes forever to get the 160 seconds, and now Cornor is just checking, has Ralphie gotten his 3rd? No, he hasn't. That SCV will die in vain. 4th gas up here for Ralphie, but no units in there just yet. Getting the +1 ground weapons as well, though taking a lot of damage here on that 1 Void Ray, losing all its shield and about 65% of its health, though 1 supply depot will most definitely go down here. And maybe even a couple of SCVs, though. Oh, he should be careful here. Ooh, can always be nasty. Not controlling as well as he could, though I think he is in a great position here, especially with the mothership coming out, and he's just gonna push. His +1 should be finished if he chrono boosts it accordingly by the time he gets to the other side of the map. Cornor is going to scout with his factory here. So yeah, Ralphie here getting his third base, taking it nice and slow, and the mothership is out. But Alf Cornor with the money scan will have seen the mothership. I hope he knows what it looks like, because sometimes you might be thinking, oh my god, what is that? And what is his reaction going to be? Okay, Vikings on the way, though he shouldn't be queuing like that. He should be spending his minerals wiser. He's thinking about a third, but from what I see, Ralphie has the better mechanics. He is up about 35 supply here. And he's just taking it easy. He's getting his upgrades. He's getting double robo all the way. Continuing with his Void Ray production here as well. And now we're going to see a nice little vortex here. Are all the Terran units going to be swallowed up? Yes or no? We shall find out, though. I like what Corner is doing. He is getting a Raven here. Where is he? There's the Raven, so he'll have vision of the mothership at all times, though he needs to be careful. He needs to control that unit very carefully. It is very expensive, though very fragile, and I think Ralphie, he should just delay the third here of Cornor, because that would do wonders. He's already up on 3 bases mining. And let's see, now Stalkers here being warped in, and the 3 Void Rays and the mothership making their way around, and we should have an engagement here in the next few minutes. Robotics Bay on the way to armor is going to finish quite soon, though not. Ralphie should not engage here on this ramp. That could be terrible. He needs to be very careful. And let's see how things are going to be done right here. And there's the blink in of all units. Very nicely done. Nice use of the recall there. And let's see how it is. The mothership, though, is going to go down, and there goes the cloaking ability. Zealots are stuck at the back, but a lot of force fields, though. I think Ralphie isn't doing his best job, but I don't think it matters. Cornor's supply is dropping so rapidly, and he is just about out of units. The ram will remain force fielded for the time being, and yes, that was laggy, Ralphie. All the production facilities are going to go down, and I think Cornor is going to GG here any minute. There's absolutely no way he can get out of this, though. He has his natural, but he just doesn't have any units to defend. Army supply, it is 57 against 6. Barracks going down here, and this is something what Protoss hates, and something I love doing quite often when I ladder myself, is just lifting up buildings and floating away, though Void Rays are out, so I don't think that is going to save him this time around. Ralphie sending a few more units now here to the third, and Cornor's main is absolutely ravaged here. More supply depots falling, and there's the GG, so it seems like Ralphie takes a quick 2-0 win here. Good for him, and I shall take this second just to update the brackets here real quick. But I think I'll be inviting okay, so Primus did not show up. Let me just report that score real quick. Primus 0, Raza 1. Why haven't Wolverine played just yet? So, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to sort out a bit of politics right here, a bit of paperwork. Let's take a look here at the bracket. Is Snake here? So Get Your Pull did not show up either. This is a travesty. Absolutely sad. Is so Devil Angel did not show up either. That is terrible. I don't think the snake. Um, so it should be. Uh, and Ralphie, you will be playing. Is Kusai here? Yeah, Kusai is here, and Kusai is playing Bullets. Jupiter should play that. Seraphim is playing Zaid, and who's Ali? This is probably the worst SC2 MENA Cup we have had for quite a while. Thank you for participating, everyone. So it seems like we have our next game here. We're ready to go. Ohana LE, Dusty Morg versus Raza. And we are back. Dusty Morg from Lebanon, Raza from Algeria. Raza, he's worked his way up quite quickly through the ranks. He's up in plat now, I believe, not too long ago. He was down in silver, so good on him. So Dusty Morg spawning as the yellow Zerg in the southern position on Ohana. Raza, he is spawning as the pink Protoss up in the north western corner of this rather new map, like I pointed out last time. So thank you for tuning in, and well, today is absolutely well, it's a complete mess, to be absolutely frank here, but so yeah, someone wanted to play versus me, but of course I'm casting. How's that even possible? So yeah, again, my name is Winners. I am the community manager, good God, manager for StarCraft 2 in the Middle East and North Africa. And today I am casting, hopefully next game with my new partner. I'm sorry, Let's see how he fares. But yeah, StarCraft 2 does get played and is played in this region, and we have some quite, a few talented players out there. We have Bullet, who's a master in Lebanon, Dan Cake as well, pro-Palestine. There are quite a few people who do have talent, but unfortunately, though, we do not have such a competitive scene. And I think we're going to have a little probe kill here. Very nice move by Dusty here. That has to hurt. And Dusty, well, he went for that hatch first, so good on him. He feels rather safe. And though, what do we have here? We do not have a Forge Fast Expand, something which is absolutely the norm in a PvZ, and I feel like every second that Raza is waiting and delaying that Nexus, he's going to be further and further behind unless he does do and deal a lot of damage here with his initial push. I don't think he's going to do quite well in the long run. StarCraft 2 is a game not only based on intelligence, but also it is dependent on the amount of minerals and gas you have at your fingertips. So now Raza will see this, and how is he going to respond? The Cybernetics core farm has just now finished. The first Zealot is on his way. 2 Queens now in production here for Dusty. Queens very important for the extra lava, the extra minerals, the extra units you are able to pump out. And I'm really struggling with my words today, but I'm sure that'll loosen with time as the cast does continue. Raza here now still on 1 gas, adding an additional 2 gateways, so it might be a 3 gate expand. And Dusty, is he gonna lose that Overlord? I surely hope not, but I think the Stalker is going to be in pursuit. Dusty should have maybe moved it here towards the left, but that hurts, losing an Overlord like that at the beginning. But it seems like Dusty is going to go straight into Roaches here. The Roachborn is going up, 2 Spine Crawlers for defenses purposes, as we see another gate being added. So 4 gates, a second gas, and it looks like Raza is going to pile on the pressure here. And how is Dusty gonna respond? Queen missing her inject here by a couple of seconds. Not too bad, though, opting to go for that creep tumor early on. Creep tumor very important. And now let's see what Raza is gonna do. 1 Stalker here and 1 Zealot and 2 Stalkers. But what does Dusty have? He's got 2 Spine Crawlers here, 2 Roaches at the front, and 4 more in production, though a lot of larvae which could be used maybe for Zerglings, as he is pooling about 600 minerals here. That is a lot, and he should definitely be thinking about a second gas here, as it seems like that Raza is going to push here. And the micro not the best here by Dusty. Even the Queen joining the fray and really wanting to get that forward pylon, but the trade was absolutely not worth it. Another Overlord going down, a 3rd one here, as well as the Queen did move out and was fortunate to get out. So now Dusty severely supply blocked here, forcing him to make 3 Overlords here, though the 2 Spine Crawlers are going to delay that, and a decent surround you by the Zerglings, but is it gonna be enough here? I don't think so. 1 Stalker going down, 2, 3, and maybe another one. Dusty might have enough to hold here for the time being, but his Overlord should definitely move back. And again, not the best micro or unit control here, though I feel Raza, he should just pull back and maybe look for an economic way out of this, though. A bit fortunate there with the engagement. Dusty is a bit down in supply here, and Raza missing out on a few shots of these Zealots here, but the Spine Crawler is still there. And yeah, very nice move here by Raza, opting to go for the expansion here. And as long as he keeps now trying to a lot of hits going off on those Stalkers there. Not a best trade. Maybe Dusty should start working on these rocks here. Maybe try to go for a surround and definitely get rid of these two forward pylons as Raza wisely retreats back to the safety of his own side of the map. Though a baneling nest was in production in all this time, and again Dusty struggling to get rid of his larva. He is only on 16 drones, though. He was forced to create a lot of units, and he should definitely focus on getting a few rounds of drones here. He needs to get his economy going because he is down. The Robo and Twilight Council are gonna finish rather soon here, so probably we're gonna see some Blink Stalker play out of Raza here. He does have a large number of stalkers, and that count is only going to increase. Dusty taking one pylon out, but one still remains here. Those rocks should go, and Dusty should expand as well, as he's still focused on creating new overlords, as he lost a lot in the early game, about 4 I believe it was, and losing 4 overlords haphazardly that way is never the best. But now these Zerglings are gonna go right in. There's no sentry to block, and oh my god, could this be the game changer? And the Zealot was late here, and what is Dusty gonna go for? Is he just gonna go for the economy here of the Protoss? It seems that way, and oh, this is absolutely terrible. Already taking out 11 workers here, and the Zealots are actually gonna the Zerglings are actually gonna make it to the natural. No hold position. More units are going to go down. 13, 14, 17, up to over 21 probes lost. And oh, this is absolutely horrific here by Raza, who did not pay attention here. His stalkers moved out, and I don't even think that Dusty knew that he was going to be that fortunate. The rocks still haven't been removed, but he feels rather threatened by Raza, although he really shouldn't be. He is 34 drones against 11, now 12 probes. His army size, though, is still minute compared to his opponents, and now actually with that next push, Raza might actually be able to take out his opponent, or at least allow himself to get back into this game. A Blink has finished, and now Raza is going to work on these rocks, and these sentries are going to be worth their money, or worth their weight in gold. If he does get off the money force fields, those banelings are just going to bounce off, and well, things aren't going to be looking that good for him. Now the first stalker is going to go there. What does he see? No Blink, and where those force nicely done here. But where the force fields, he needs them now, and oh no, they get through, and oh, a lot of baneling hits, and oh, that is what Raza really did not need. More banelings here coming down. He's just about out of force fields. The sentries are nearly dead, and wow, Raza, he really fungled that attack, to say the least. Now more drones here in production, and this game is really back and forth, though. I think Dusty should have taken it by now. Let's look at the unit. Let's look at the income here. The income is greatly in the favor of Dusty, who's actually taken the supply lead here for the first time as well, though I think he should really start working on his creep spread, especially here from the main to the natural. The rocks have been removed here, so he definitely has the money to get a third here now as well, though still that pylon eludes him here as he is taking up to Hive. He's getting one evolution chamber, which I feel is a bit late, though he did spend a lot of gas, but he's still spending about 8. He's banking 800 now. He's trying to go for another run by here, but this time he will be denied, and yes, the third is now in the making. And let's see what Dusty can do from here on, though he's allowing Raza to get back into this game. The probe count, I mean, was down to 11 versus 34, but now it is 30 to 39, so Dusty not really doing his best there. Not really spending his money wisely, not pushing creep as good as he can be. Maybe he should reposition a couple of these spine crawlers here as well. Not everything at the front, as more Zerglings are in production. It looks like he is getting the Ventral Sacs upgrade, so he might want to go for some Baneling bombs here, maybe at the natural and the main. Only time will tell. Now, actually, probes are still doing fairly well here, but Raza can no way think about a third just yet, as he kind of fungled that attack earlier on. A few more Zerglings going to die here, and now Raza is going to push, though a lot more Banelings here in production. And what did Raza see? He saw a few Zerglings here, I believe, and now these Zerglings are going to go down here as well. So not a good trade here at all. Dusty throwing away quite a few units that actually he can't afford, but something that no player should do is just simply throw away units. And I think he's actually just going to push here at the third. There's the warp, and the sentry should force field this ramp, and then he should be absolutely fine. But what is Raza going to do? No reaction here from Dusty. The third is definitely going to fall. And where are those money force fields? And now actually, oh, here the overlords are loaded, and Raza, he is just gonna pull back, is he? Now here come the force fields, but now Raza should know that something is up, and there go the drops, and oh my goodness, everything just went, and there is the lol GG, and we're gonna go to game number 2 here. Certainly not the best game that I have seen, but definitely entertaining, as people are still asking, who should I play against? It should be Wolverine. So guys, sorry about that. Well, Devil Angel is absolutely, well, Primus is there now. That is absolutely wonderful. And now I presume my entire bracket is messed up because he showed up late. Well, I gave... Okay, and it looks like we're gonna get our caster here into the game as well. Into the, not the game, but into the stream. So let me give him a quick call. Where is he? Let's see how this goes. Well, I'm calling, I'm sorry, but he's not answering the phone, so that will give us another second here. And as a bullet says that Kusai could not make it, yet again another walkover. And, well, this is really turning into a mess here. Well, I'm gonna choose Antigua Shipyard here as the second map. between Raza and so is the snake here?
Hey, can you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about the delay.
No problem. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Yeah, I was in a bit of rush. I needed to get my mic and all that.
Sure.
I finally arrived, so should be able to cast some games.
Great. So let me invite you to the game. So, well, solo casting is really difficult, so I'm happy that you're here with me now. So we're in the game, and I think we're ready to go. As we're just waiting on Dusty here. Everything has been so messy here today. It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, organizing tournaments like this is pretty hard, but you guys are managing. I saw a few games while waiting for the mic, and they're nothing but entertaining. I just saw the binding drop there. It was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Watch this. So yeah, guys, this is. So yeah, okay, are we ready to go? Yeah, I think. Are you ready? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start this game here. It's going to be Antigua Shipyard. So, I'm sorry, you're from Saudi, correct?
Yep, I'm from Saudi Arabia, and more specifically, I live in Jeddah.
Okay. So, how long have you been playing StarCraft 2?
Not long enough, to be honest. I used to play Generals and games like that, but I got into StarCraft recently. I've been playing my friend's account for a while. I got my account like a couple of weeks ago, like my actual account, and started ladding from there.
Okay, so this is game number 2, Dusty Moog, or just Dusty in yellow. He's spawning in the top left position of the map, and his opponent Raza, who was a bit surprised with that Baneling drop, something we have not seen here in the SC2 MENA Cup before, and it definitely took Raza off guard, so I hope he's going to change up his style, and we already see that he's planted down the pylon on the lower ground.
Yep. I guess this means that he might expand earlier or something like that.
He definitely is going to expand. That's if he's not going to expand, he is pretty much dead in the water, and he's the first one to scout, but he's not going to get lucky with his first scout, but more likely with his second. Though Dusty is changing it up a little. He is going for a pool first. And that means that he is going to be able to get his units out earlier, but he is going to be behind economically in the long run.
Definitely going to be seeing some aggressive play here from our Zerg player, and we can see recently, basically, Zerg players have been playing economically even. a lot more often, like going for a hatchery first and things like that, and just basically droning. But we might see some really aggressive run-bys as he likes to do here.
Yeah, we saw a nice little run by, although I think there was more luck than skill involved, but it only takes 1 second for your opponent not knowing or not paying attention, and you saw what happened. He lost just about all of his probes, and he was really behind, though Dusty kind of let him get back into the game, but now I feel that Raza is the one who is in the lead here. Um, have you played a lot of matches on like Antigua Shipyard?
Yeah, I've played a lot of games and saw a lot of games in this map, but we just saw like Raza scouting that pool and seeing the Zerglings out. So we see the forge and a few cannons going up. So he's definitely prepared for that, and he has a wall up this time.
Exactly. So he's gonna use his probe here, but no zealot or anything, and no wall
Oh,
off.
yeah, he just
Oh
missed that.
dear. And
That's a
wow,
huge mistake there.
this.
There's no defense here whatsoever, other than the drones. But are there enough
Yeah,
probes?
definitely. Yeah, the probes are gonna take down these Zerglings without an issue. And he only lost. Well, he actually did not lose a single probe there, but mining time was definitely delayed here by a long run, and now he's even forced to make a cannon here. Is he gonna? Oh, he even cancelled the cannon, so more economic losses for him there. And well, Raza will be kicking himself. There's something. This is something which should not happen at his level. Just to miss that wall off, and now he's given Dusty, his chance to get down his hatchery.
Yeah, definitely. But he's not so far behind. Like the Zerglings didn't get some like any kills on the probes basically, and instead of having the Zerg player like opting for some droning early on, he made Zerglings, which he didn't. Yeah, he didn't exactly have them paid off or anything, except like from the from the mining time lost basically.
Yeah, which is still never bad. And we see again Dusty here losing an Overlord, and he was temporary supply blocked yet again. Though we see Raza, he's still not set down his Nexus here, but I think he will do so now. But of course, definitely far delayed. And supply count pretty even, and wow, a Spinecrawler going up for Dusty yet again. He's playing very defensively, even the second one going down. He's pooling a lot of money. He's not spending it wisely, and that is going to be a problem for him. He has no control over the Zalnaga Watchtower, and his Overlord placement, well, it is not the best, and he has to be careful not to lose another Overlord here.
Yes, indeed. Losing overlords this early in the game could be really devastating with the supply cap and all. But I think being defensive here is not a bad thing. Like I guess like most Zergs really like just drone and put down a few spine crawlers just for like any zealots spawning or anything like that. Just being on the safe side basically. It's
Yeah.
definitely some minerals lost, but yeah, he has a lot, I guess.
Yeah, a lot, but that's the problem. He should be able to spend it. And now we see even the production tab is absolutely empty. There are two queens out here. Their energy is relatively low, but I think now he should definitely now even going for a layer here. No third or fourth gas taken, so I don't think we're gonna see mutas quite yet. Maybe yeah.
Bailingness going down. We should. I think he's saving up for something because yeah, I can't. I guess he might be saving for something. Maybe like producing Zerglings a lot now or something. We will see soon enough if he's saving for like let's say taking a few gases now. He's on 2 gas only, so like the trend now for Zerg players is to get economy up and then opt on for Zerglings slash Banelings, and then after that they just go for Mutalisks to like contain the Protest player.
Yeah, so now we see 7 drones here in production, but he could comfortably take a 30. Now we see a little forward pylon, but did Dusty see it? I don't think so. Now the probe does get in. He does scout the natural and the 2 spine crawlers, but I think now Raza is going to push, and he's going to be in a great position. 24 Zerglings in production here, but with the correct force fields, they should not do too much. Though I would love to see a few stalkers added into the mix, as Dusty loses the supply lead for the first time.
Yeah, this could end pretty bad for Raza if he misses those force fields.
And I think oh no, he absolutely botched this, and yeah, he is gonna lose absolutely everything right here. These zealots, well, they will defend, but the most crucial aspect of this attack was that the sentries were taken out, and there's no way he'll be able to engage now. He's gone. Yes.
Yeah,
Tell me.
yeah. The sentries are a crucial part of the Protoss army, but he only has Zerglings in the map now, and Zealots are really strong against Zerglings, especially with the +1 attack, I think.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. But again, it is the Ventral Sax upgrade going down, and I think we're gonna yet again we're gonna see the same tactic. And is Raza gonna fall for it twice? I don't know, but again, Dusty is pulling 1300. He could definitely get a third base, and he still hasn't taken out that pylon here. So there are lots of things that Dusty should work on here, and I think Raza, if he actually defends this, he is going to do quite well, but he doesn't have...
He's going for an overrod drop, I think. He already he has 21 production, he has 21 banelings in production, I mean. And you can see the overlords lined up, so I guess he might be going for the same thing again.
Yeah, he should be, though. He's not loading his overlords quite yet, and now the Zealot sees it all, and oh, I think he actually might be in the know. The Twilight Council...
he's loading them up.
Yep. Where's that Twilight Council? Is he going to research Blink? He should, and... what is Dusty waiting for? What is Dusty waiting for? That is the question on everyone's mind right now. Hydras as well. Maybe he's going to go for... oh, but no. His Overseer is not in the correct position. Maybe he could have gone for a Nidus. Maybe a drop in one place, a Nidus in the other, as the forward pylon is finally taken out here. A Hydra Den is not a bad choice, especially against gateway units. Though Raza, I think he's been allowed again to get back into the game, as he's now creating little walls around his natural just to make sure that there's going to be no run by. And now we have the Overlords moving out here on the left side of the map. Let's see how much damage can be done. More Stalkers in production. Blink about halfway done, but I don't think it'll finish on time.
Well, it depends if if our reserve player stays this way and holds his attack even. We can see the drop coming in from the left side.
But where the force fields? The force fields are... oh, they're not that good again, and a lot of units going down. And now here in the main, and where's the drop? Or is he actually going to drop on top of this army again? I don't think... was that the wisest choice? And where the drops? Oh, not good with his... oh no, but Raza actually doing him a favor here, and he should just...
Blink is coming up right now, so this might actually help him defend this.
Oh no! Wow, I don't think that was the best thing. He should have definitely gone more for the mineral line. He lost a lot there. He wasn't able to deal the damage he was hoping to do, and now I think Raza, he's just gonna move out here.
Yeah, we saw the Overlords coming in from the left side, and he could have destroyed that mineral line and maybe the other one.
Exactly.
But instead he decided to go for the Stalkers, and it didn't go so well for him.
No, absolutely not. Let's see. Um, there's no observer out there. There are hydras. Hydras deal a lot of damage really quickly here.
Yeah.
Where's the observer though? There's no observer. Is there?
Uh,
Nope, there
no.
isn't.
Basically, I think he saw the spine claws and they paid off this time, but he has blink, so he should be able to like skip everything and just go for the mineral line. Blink is a really overpowered ability in this map. Uh,
Exactly.
he should be able to do a lot more damage with those blink stalkers than he's doing now.
Yeah, and Dusty is running out of time here. The spine crawler is actually relocated. Now there's the blink
Nice
back,
blink
and
there.
one more. Oh, now he's in a lot. Hydras are great against gateway units, but if the army difference is that high, it doesn't really make a difference now. Zealot's being warped in to tank the damage here, and more banelings here being morphed. The spine crawlers are slowly being taken out here. One goes down. There goes the second, the third, and the fourth. Now blinking a bit, and all those banelings are not going to do
Going down.
anything. And let's see. I think Raz is going to take this game.
Yeah, definitely. Unless like he gets absolutely brilliant mailing splashes, it's going to be hard to defend this push. And he already like he's almost losing his nice blink there. But we saw like a really awesome blink. But he's losing mining time on his second expansion. So even if he manages by some miracle to hold this off, he's really behind. Anyways.
Yeah, and I think we should see the GG out of Dusty here really quickly. He didn't expand when he did. He didn't make the right decisions, and I think he's going to pay the price for it. The natural is still not going down, but it is only a matter of time. And, there's absolutely no way for Dusty to get back into this game. He's on one base. His minerals are nearly gone. The spine crawlers are just going to delay, and well, the banelings, they did their share, but it's just not going to be enough here.
Yeah, he's perhaps saving up for a final attack, but it's definitely gone in his favor.
There's the jam
we see
GG, and we're going to be going to a map number 3 here. Match number 3 to be more precise, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it was a good game, but as we saw, like you can't, as a third player, you need to be like ahead in expansions, or you don't want to be in a position where you're boxed in and couldn't do like, yeah, in that position where you're just waiting to be killed. You, like definitely need to be having a lot more hatcheries than he did there.
Yep, so I think I need to just report the scores once again. I don't think the snake showed up, and it is a real shame, but and also Seraphim messaged me that he had to forfeit because, well, he had to go do something, so that is very sad indeed. So Saeed, he should advance, so pro-Palestine.
Yeah, this is we have people not showing up. It's not at least we like know that they're not showing up. I guess I'm not 100% familiar with the rules, and I
Well,
read like if you not show up, yeah. But is there like a specific time where like you forfeit it if you don't come up? Like
15 minutes.
okay,
Yeah, and some guys, because we can't show up, we can't wait for everyone forever, and just there needs to be a bit of regulation, and it's very unfortunate that it didn't really work this time around. I'm just
who's gonna play now?
again. Well, okay. So sorry. We're gonna go to map number 3 here for Dusty. It's all a best of 3. So I'm just waiting for Dusty to tell me which map he wants. So that shouldn't take too long, and he's actually invited us already to Shakura's Plateau. I just need a little. I just need 1 second here. Where was Seraphim? Seraphim was 02. Okay. Yeah, your mic is fine. So it is okay. Jojo versus Seraphim.
Okay,
But
is
we're
it,
gonna be. Oh wait, I need to invite you to this game here. And yep, there we are. And I think we're gonna be ready here. Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, that's nice to hear that you're ready. And this is, well, best of 3, and I really hope that Dusty is going to go for a different strat here in this game.
Yeah, I think we saw an 8 pool there or something like that, because I didn't pay attention if it dawned early on, but
No.
it was definitely an early like pool. In any case, it was a good run by, to be fair, but he could have done a lot more damage there. Like,
Yep, I agree. So we're going to go to map number 3 of this best of 3. It is the ace match. It is Dusty versus Raza on my personal favorite on Shakura's Plateau. And I'll be introducing the players this time round. Dusty, he's going to be spawning in cross positions in the lower right hand side of the map. It is 1-all. He really threw that last game away. He nearly had it, but his drops weren't that good. And Raza, well, I think he's been allowed to come back, and I think he wants to take his chances. He spawns in the upper left position here on Shakura's Plateau. And tell me, I'm sorry, what do you think that both players are going to go for? Do you think it's going to be something aggressive or something safe?
well, I can see that the third player has started droning this time, I guess. So it's definitely not going to be some early harassment. Maybe an early expand at like 14 supply or something. But I think it's going to be a macro game. Both players like really want this win. So
Yeah, I agree. Both players, they really want to advance to the next round here. Raza, he has been the champion of the MENA Cup, the tournament we had for players in lower leagues, and he's really risen up through the ranks. But now we see that he's going to go for Forge Fast Expand here yet again, and this map, well, we could maybe see Blink Stalkers yet again. Not out of the question though. Colossus is also an option, and of course maybe even some War Prism play, but let's see what Dusty has in store for us here.
yep, we can see that he put down his pool, but now it's a standard time for a standard time for the third player now. Baza obviously scouted it, and we might see an pool going. Hatchery going down right now with this drone even.
Yeah, I think, but nice here, nice probe harassment by
Yeah.
Raza, but
delaying
didn't-
that hatchery is really nice. Oh, he finally got it.
but is
Is
that
it
in the
out of
right
position?
place? I
think it's out of position.
Yeah, it's 1 hex off, I believe, and but the forge wasn't down yet. Was a bit late as Raza was busy microing, so I don't think we're gonna see any cannon shenanigans. But you never know. He can still wall himself off here. There's still a way for him to put on some damage. But now, as the Zerglings are out, that probe is not gonna make it home, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he might have delayed his forge, but like a misplaced hatchery, I think it's going to pay off for him later on, even if he's delayed his forge. That drones take a little bit of time to get there and go back, I guess. It's gonna add up as the game goes on.
Exactly, and StarCraft 2 is about the little things that make the big difference in the long run. So guys, if you're wondering where is Twidnu and who's this new voice, it is I'm Sorry. He's gonna be on board with us for quite some time. He's probably gonna be a backup English caster, and he is going to do a lot of Arabic commentary, hopefully, for the At Hattak tournament. So please embrace him and be nice. And of course, leave your feedback if you have any comments. And now Dusty, well, he needs to be careful. That cannon there is in a position where that Overlord might go down if he isn't
Yeah.
careful.
I think he'll make it out though. He should
Yeah, but he
just
cut
barely.
just barely, yes. So looking at both players, Dusty is droning hard here, although again he is banking 600 minerals again already, and he really needs to work on his macro game, if that's one tip I can give him. Though, is that hatch out of position? I think so. I think it's off by 1 hex or so.
It might be. It might be. Uh, he just dropped down his third hatchery though, and we can see him like really working on his macro game now. He's going like playing economically heavily this time around.
Yeah, and though, oh yeah, I was just gonna say Raza should maybe move out with these 2 zealots, maybe look for that third, maybe force a cancel and a few extra units out of Dusty, and let's see where these zealots are gonna go.
Yeah, the real question is, I don't think he should expect it yet, but because it's definitely a really early hatchery.
Well, it's not that early. Usually, it's about at the 4.5 minute mark. So things could be okay now. Even getting 1 drone kill here, 2, 3, 4, maybe a 5th one, and well, these zealots
Yeah.
definitely paid for themselves. Took out 5 workers, nearly a 6th. Not the best trade though. I would have loved him to scout for this third, and I'm sure when he watches the replay he will be kicking himself, as Dusty has now just created 26 Zerglings. The worker count is pretty even, 34 to 33 here. Taking up to a layer once again, only on one, excuse me, yeah, now he's getting all his gases at once, so we might even see a Spire, but no, a Roach Warren here is in the making.
Yeah, we can see Raza going for the Twilight Council. We can see and dropping 3 more warp gates. So we can expect some Blink Stalker play here or something along that line.
Yeah, so might even a charge is also a wonderful upgrade, but yeah, you're right, Blink is gonna be done, and now here there's a cannon, a sentry, and the zealots, and these Zerglings are going to go down, and losing a couple there without any reason. Well, Raza, well, I think he's a bit on the back foot now. Let's see what he's going to do. It looks like he's going to go for a timing attack here. +1 is done, and maybe he'll hit that timing as Blink finishes, though. Anything could happen. Maybe he's just going to sit back and macro it out, because I believe the longer that Raza stays in game, the more chances he has of winning, because I simply believe that his mechanics are superior to Dusty's. And nice probe sneaking in there, nice little forward pylon. I don't think Dusty was looking at his mini-map there, so a few zealots can cause a lot of damage here, and buy himself the time he needs to prepare for his own push.
We can see Raza started like he's almost halfway done with ground weapon to level 2 upgrade. So we might see, like you said, the push attack with the Blink and +2, something like that. But time will tell, definitely. But this map, I think, is very good for Protoss, because there's lots of choke points even in the middle of the map. You can see like he can engage and go out of his like engagement easily with these force fields.
And now here was the Warpen, and well, it was spotted just in time, but now all the Zerglings were being pulled. His whole army was being pulled, but oh, that could have been Raza's great moment here. He could have just walked up, force fielded everything off, and taken out that third base without any issue, but maybe Raza felt a bit uncomfortable here, as we see the robotics bay robotics facility, excuse me, going up for him as a +2 finishes.
Yep, and I think he might be going for some immortal play here or something because you can see like he's we can see Dusty going for some roaches. I don't know if he has two choices whether to go for Colossi or that. We'll see. Time will tell. But I think he did a good job, like not engaging that. It might have been devastating for him if he got cut off in the main base or something. It's always good to be safe, especially in the last game.
Sure.
If you lose this, you're out, basically.
Yeah, I absolutely agree here with you. As for some reason the stream is lagging, I do not know why, but no, but Dusty has to be careful here. Two overlords in the middle of nowhere, and that is going to supply block him. But here's the run by yet again, and that's going to force Raza to pull back. But all his probes are going to go down at the natural.
Yeah.
Dusty should just go up and go to the main mineral line and wreck that as well. And Raza, well, he has to make something happen. He knows he's gonna. Oh no, he's pulling back now. Oh, that was terrible. He should have gone for that third, but now the Robo is gonna. Oh, the Robo survives on 2 HP, and wow, that's the luckiest Robo ever. But how many units actually did go down? 20 workers in total are down, and we see that. I'm sorry. Are you lagging? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like that our new caster has or will lag out, but we will drop him and continue casting this game. I'm still here. I'm streaming. I'm with you. It is very unfortunate that this has happened, though. This match is certainly interesting, and I'm happy that. Um, I'm still here to cast this. So as the seconds do tick down to 0, I shall drop. Oh, and I am sorry, has left the game. That is very unfortunate. But now let's see what Dusty is going to do here, if he's going to be able to pull this off. Not the best engagement here, not the best unit positioning, but now I don't think it matters. Dusty doesn't have any units. He still has banelings. No baneling speed, though, to say the least. I do not know why he never got baneling speed in all the other matchups. Only 150, and he's pooling so much money here. The third has gone down. Raza, though, he is not really doing anything. He is not trying to get his probe count back, and as another Overlord bites the dust here, mind the pun, Raza. And now I think we're going to see the final engagement here, though. Reza, he should wait for the rest of his units here. Those zealots would be in trouble if they were to engage, and now all these overlords are going to go down yet again. And this is something Dusty should definitely. And now here, actually going to go for a sandwich, and where are those force fields? And oh, a lot of damage here, a lot of damage, but the force fields and the blink really did it here. And now what is Reza gonna do? Is he actually gonna push or not? Infestors are out too, so actually, oh no, a lot of stalkers are gonna go down here. Where's the next fungal? Is there gonna be another fungal? Oh no, he actually missed that one. Roach is now catching up as they are on creep, but now the blink forward, and things should be safe. And now Reza is going to go back to pro production here, but Dusty, he really got back into this game here. One lone stalker out here in the middle of the map, and it looks like Dusty, he's had enough, and he's going to go all the way with this, though. This is something I do not encourage. He's just bought himself another ticket, and he shouldn't throw it away, as he's finally researching the centrifugal hooks here. And with a few nice force fields in place, he should have enough to force field this ramp, and then the cannons and the stalkers should fend it off. But Reza will have it, see, coming, and now here we are, and what's it gonna be? And those are the money force fields I was talking about, and things are not looking good for Dusty here. The Templar Archives was researched, but really Reza, he's running low on minerals. He should maybe, yep, he's on 200 minerals, and he's going to research now as a few Zealots are making their way across the map. Are they going to get this queen? It looks like it, yes. Though against the roaches, they will perish. The Stalker is going to put on a bit more hurt, but nothing else. The supply count is pretty even, 100 to 105. Look at the units lost. Well, Dusty has lost about 1,000 more minerals than his opponent, but that should nothing too telling at this point. His creep spread could be a bit better. He should really push out, as we see Psionic Storm finishing, but where are those High Templars? There's one High Templar out, and he will have enough for one storm, as two more were warped in here. So this is gonna be a close match. Hive, though, here in production of 2 base, only Aspire as well. So Reza should Dusty should definitely think about a third base here, as he's starting to pile a lot of minerals and gas here, not really spending it. His drone count is low to 35 only, to be exact, and now we see Reza making a move forward. Where are his High Templars? There they are, there at the back. Actually, he has 9 of them, and he can get off a lot of storms, and even Banelings are vulnerable. I mean, Banelings especially, and Roaches too, as they are a bit more resistant, but in high numbers. If he gets on of 4, 5, 6 money storms, everything is going to perish here. But the Ultralisk Cavern is here in production. The third going up as well. And Reza, he's really running out of time. The Ultralisk Cavern here in production too, as he's making another move here on that third base. Is it going to be cancelled? Yeah, it is cancelled, as Dusty is momentarily supply blocked here. So what is going to happen? These Infestors, they have a full energy, and well, Reza again, he left the front door wide open here for Dusty to incur another run by. Forward pylons going down, and Reza, well, he's piling 2k minerals here as well, something we've seen from him in the past, and now he's really going for it. His High Templars, they are the most critical Zealots to tank damage, and while Dusty is a bit out of position here, to say the least, and what is going to happen here? Where these Infestors, and there's the storm, and only one fungal going off, and now the Banelings coming in. Where are those storms? And look at those storms, and oh my god. The Templars did serve Ire well, and now the Ultras are out, though. They're gonna mow through these Blink Stalkers, but does Dusty have enough? Where are those Zealots here? And things aren't looking. There's the Guardian Shield here, but there isn't enough firepower here for Dusty. The Roaches are all pretty much dead. They are in the red, as we see another Overlord out of position. My god, Dusty. Force fields way, they don't do too well, but now a nice concave here, not really targeting those Roaches, those weaker units. Some of these Stalkers in the back not firing either. And well, Reza, he's taken the supply lead, though. More units here in production. He should really pool his resources here carefully. 1k still in the bank for Reza here, but he should really start thinking about a third, as his natural is nearly mined out. More units coming in, and now the drones actually joining the fray here. Nice preemptive force field here, and all wonderfully done here by Reza. Is it gonna be enough? I absolutely think so. The numbers are in his favor. The Banelings do get through, but as this natural is gonna fall, he just doesn't have the production facilities. And there's the which should be followed by the GG any moment. And he says, I just fool. Does he mean he is a fool, or does he fool himself? We will never know. But yeah, he should be upset with himself. He was in a great position yet again, and I feel he threw it away. And well, this should be the last attack here for Dusty. he doesn't have anything. These Zerglings are gonna go down, and yeah, maybe a little counter, but what is it gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Look at these probes. Actually, are the probes gonna engage? Are they? Oh, nice hits. They're going off on these probes, but well, Dusty, he's just prolonging it. I don't know why he hasn't tapped out just yet. He thinks he can really make a comeback, and if he could, it would be the greatest comeback of all time. But I think Rizza's not going to let that happen, and now he is going to be revealed. He still has two gas guys who's here at the natural, but he cannot put up any fight against Dusty's Rizza's forces here, and I'm running out of things to say because actually, guys, there isn't much to say. The Baning Nest here and the gas guys they're gonna go down, and this game should end just about now here as Rizza is having a bit of fun here. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Rizza advances to the next round after going down 1-0 in the series. Wow. So, Texan winners, that is good. Okay, so a little update here for the scores, and it sees that Get Your Pull did actually win against Medivac. Not Medivac. Who did he pull? Against Wolverine. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. Actually, 2-0. So we have Get Your Pull who moves into the next round, and he should be playing Jupiters. So, looks like I'm Sorry is back. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. My
okay.
internet went down.
That's okay. I know all about it. I know all about it. So it looks like Jupiters is playing against Get Your Pull, and he's actually winning. I need to update in the scores once again. Raza he did win 2-1 against Dusty the Clown, and he has moved on. Jojo versus Sarah. I need to see. So we're gonna wait for. Now pro-Palestine. Is pro-Palestine still here? No. 1 second. I just need to double check.
No, take your time.
Yep. So, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? I'm sorry, as we have a bit of downtime here.
Well, there's not much to say about my StarCraft career, as I'm pretty new to the scene, as you might see. But yeah, I have a YouTube channel which just started. It's basically a commentary. Well, not commentary. I just talk about certain builds that interest me.
Sure.
Basically, Terran builds. and yeah, um, just see how I can improve my game basically, and share that experience with everyone else.
Well, that's a wonderful thing. Can I just say something? You don't really sound like the normal Saudi when I listen to you. You
You know,
say you have a more of a foreign tongue. Did you study abroad, or did
well,
you?
I'm currently studying in an international school, so
Okay,
my curriculum is in English.
okay,
I don't study that much Arabic, but I've spent a lot of time outside of Saudi Arabia.
okay.
I should be going there for university. I should be going to Canada for
Oh,
university.
really? Nice. Where?
Uh, Ottawa, hopefully.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so now we're just waiting. Jojo is playing Seraphim and Jupiter is playing Get Your Pull as well. Um, so we need to fill a bit of time here for just a few minutes as we wait for the next game. And things have kind of quieted down now, but I think I need to post a bit or make a post in SC2 MENA afterwards because just it isn't fun for me, for the spectators, for you, or the players themselves when things get so messy. And I was really expecting better from the community because we've been, I mean, this is the 24th edition, and we know where to find the brackets. We know where to find, you know, who plays who, when to be there, and it was just a bit frustrating for me to say. But I'd like to make an announcement that we've actually hit 1,400 likes on our Facebook page, so a nice achievement for us, and well, because we are the largest StarCraft 2 community in the Middle East and North Africa, that is something to be proud of here as we now wait for an invite to the next game. But yeah, viewers are okay. We have about 20 viewers today. That's not too bad at all. Our all-time high is just about 50, though maybe we can do that with the At Hattak tournament coming up. No further details as of yet. They're getting their advertisement campaign and everything sorted out, and they will let me know as soon as they want to kick everything off. But we were planning the start in May, early May. But maybe that has been delayed. I don't know anything, but we will let you know as soon as possible. So everyone is still here in game, and it seems like we need to fill a bit more time. Do you watch the GSL?
Well, I try to make it up, make some time for that, but it's positioned in a time where I can't watch it basically. But I try to try to see some VODs basically. But I do watch everything else. I've watched like the IM everything, basically.
Okay, that's wonderful. No, I know there's so much StarCraft 2 content out there that it is difficult to keep track of everything and watch everything. So I know where you're coming from. You know, there was a DreamHack, there was MLG at the same time, and of course there was the GSL the day before. So I mean, it is pretty tough, and we would need to have more than 24 hours in a day for us to be able to cover everything.
Yep.
So let's see. While we're still waiting here on the next match, I would really like to get a game of Bulletproof or Seraphim, but oh, it looks like Seraphim is out of game. And I hope that he 2-0'd his opponents. Oh yeah, I played the most epic TVT earlier. It was a 1 hour and 37-minute match.
Mm.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane, and thank God I actually won that. Otherwise, I would have gone crazy.
Devastated. Yeah, indeed. I've had such ladder games that stick up to about an hour, and if you lose them, you really like. I think that's the end of StarCraft for your day, to be honest.
I know. You get so upset, and Well, actually, is Medi here? No, wait, is Magic here? Oh, Magic Zerg from Morocco. Is he there or has he left? I hope not. Maybe someone can check for if he's here or not. Because I can't see him. Oh yeah, he is. Let me just message him. Because he should be playing against Seraphim and Magic Zerg. I believe he's Masters, so it should be a good game.
Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward for this. I just saw his ladder
Yeah.
profile. Um,
Masters never bad, never bad
yep,
at all.
never bad, never bad. Unless you get boosted to that, obviously, which is pretty hard.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see. So much downtime. Normally it's one game after the other. I wish maybe he's just gone out for a smoke. He's also known as the smoking Zerg because he smokes before or even during his matches, I believe. So good for him. Yeah, but Sarah will definitely have his hands full here but if Magic does not show up, well, that's not going to
Yeah.
bun either again. I know he's there, and I'm sure he had to wait such a long time that he might have just stepped away from his computer. Maybe.
Yeah, he still has some time to go back, but yeah, we can see that Sarah is like a platinum player, and the Surge player is obviously masters. I think the key to his, I think like Sarah needs to position his siege tanks even properly, and that should keep him in this game as a Terran player. Like turtling, you're invincible basically. As for which map are you gonna start with? Forget the name.
Ohana.
Yep. We might. I'm not 100% sure, but we might see a 1-1-1 coming out of there. Maybe an aggressive 1-1-1, especially versus Surge player. You might see some Hedron with reactors or something, which is always good to see.
No, I think Seraphim, he's a Protoss.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a Protoss. That's okay. I'm sure there are certain 1-1-1 Protoss builds as well.
Nah. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I guess. I'm not 100% familiar with Protoss builds. I've only started to train that up for myself. Just started to play Protoss like incredibly near. Like just this past week, I've been laddering as Protoss. But I can't say I expect anything. But well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see here. As well, we're still waiting here on another game here. Everyone else but Seraphim, well, he has invited me, but we're waiting for Magic, but I don't think he's just here yet. So we're gonna give Magic just a few minutes here. Otherwise, I'll give the walk over to Seraphim, and I'm waiting on just the other scores to come in here. I don't know what is taking so long. Ralphie is playing against Bullet. Bullet, of course, he is our reigning champion. He's probably the region's best player at this point. Bullet, he is from Lebanon. And, well, he's won pretty much everything in the last 3-4 weeks, so not much to say for him. And, of course, he is back and he wants to defend his title yet again. So, guys, my name is Winners, and with me today is I'm Sorry. We're casting the SC2 MENA Cup number 24. Thank you very much for joining us today. Check out our Facebook page, SC2 MENA, Twitter, and we even have a thread on Team Liquid. And I hope you're enjoying the games as we've kind of grinded to a halt here, as everyone is still in game and they must be playing the games of their lives because it's just taking forever here. And I certainly hope it's not going to be one of those 1 hour 37 minute matches that I had earlier. Well, what's your longest match that you've played in?
Well, I think it's about an hour, but I'm not 100% sure. It might have been longer, might have been earlier. But yeah, um, ladder games basically for me not that interesting basically.
Really?
As I'm in Silver League and
Okay.
yeah, and lowest part of the Silver League I think,
hmm
and yeah, it's basically just whack-a-mole at this point. Like
I know. Well, I like my Silver League. I like it down there. Gives me a lot of fun to troll people with certain builds and to make them rage quit. I don't have a lot of time to play, so I'm happy with my position. And yeah, some people actually don't know that your name is I'm sorry. So
yeah. No, I saw that. I think he's trolling though.
hmm And I think it's just the first game has concluded between Ralphie and I think we're actually gonna cast that game. Well, I'm just gonna. And okay, I think we're actually gonna let's leave this game and we're gonna let's join because that's definitely gonna be a good match.
Yep. Are we gonna see the? Um, I forgot the names, but
Bullets, yeah, Bullet versus Ralphie here.
yep. Um, just gonna have a look and see what they actually play. Bullet plays Surge and Ralphie play Portis, I think. Or am I
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah, that's correct. That is absolutely correct.
Okay. Should be seeing. We, I've been seeing an awfully like everyone here plays Surge or Portis apparently.
I know. It's terrible. There are like no Terrans whatsoever. Zerg have been dominating, and Dan Cake. Well, he's the only Terran I know of that is certainly up there. But now it's going to be either Teldream Altar here or Cloud. Is Teldream Altar still in the map pool? I do not know. But has the stream stopped?
Just,
I don't think so. No, it hasn't. Oh, there we go. Everything is nice and wonderful. So now we're just waiting for Ralphie to invite us here, and well, if Magic does not show up soon, I'll give the win to and I don't know what these other guys are doing. My God, what epic games they're playing. But it's nice not only to so Cloud Kingdom is the map, and okay, I'm gonna host Cloud Kingdom LE is the map, and let's invite everyone that is Bullet, that is the Ralphie, and well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna add you to the game as well. Here we are. Winters versus Bullet, and no, Matt, you're definitely not gonna be in here. Guys, if you want to watch the game, please watch the stream. And yes, So are we ready?
I am at least.
I'm ready too. I'm just making sure that the players are too, and then we're gonna have an epic PVZ here on the Cloud Kingdom.
Yep, definitely one of the newer maps, and it's apparently a really good map in terms of balance.
Well, yeah, we've seen a lot of good games, but let's not talk about that just yet here. Let's get this countdown started. Here we are. It is going to be ESV Cloud Kingdom. Ralphie versus Bullet, our defending champion, versus a hopeful here. It is an all Lebanese affair this Saturday evening. So let's give these guys the game that they deserve. And now here we got Bullet up here in the right hand side of the map. Spawning on the only possible position he could possibly spawn in. It is a Bullet. He is up 1-0 and he's going to be playing against Ralphie. He is in his preferred color, which is pink, and he's going to be spawning here in the southern position. So this should be the highest standard or high level game we have casted until now. Bullet, he is high masters. He is still in school. He doesn't have too much time to play, but he is still a handful for everyone. Ralphie, on the other hand, he is really short on time, but long on this game. And he really loves playing, but like I said, time is a great factor. And I'm sorry, do you get a lot of time to play, or are you busy with school and other things too?
Well, it differs from day to day, obviously, but yeah, I've got some time to play, obviously. But not that much time to really dedicate to StarCraft. Like I play lots of other games, but yeah, I'm considering to like I'd definitely love to if someone actually manages to train me to play Surge as to go into like to ladder that instead as
Yeah,
it's
I
a really
mean,
interesting race.
I know. I mean, StarCraft is a very demanding game. It really needs a lot of time and dedication. You need friends to help you with certain builds, especially if you're new to it. But I'm sure, you know, we have a great community here, and there will be people who will help you with your ZVT or ZVP or even your ZVZ, because that is definitely the craziest matchup if there ever was one. But yeah, let's get back to the game here. Bullet for a went for a pull first here. Obviously, he doesn't want to go hatch first because otherwise he's just gonna get cannoned. Though Ralphie, oh my god, and that's exactly why Bullet is such a good player. But let's see what Ralphie is going to do. The forge is down, and here's the first pylon. Will we ever see the first proper cannoning in the SC2 MENA Cup? But where are the drones? Did they get a surround? And oh, where's the second? He needs a second pylon, or is he actually going to go for it?
He's stopping some cannons now.
Oh no, he's pulling a second one, but now with the Zerglings out here as well, no, he should just cancel.
He managed to sneak in another probe up there.
Yeah, very nicely done as well. So, well, a little investment, a little of money, a few minerals lost here for Ralphie, but it was always worth a try. He didn't really do it correctly. He didn't really wall himself in, but because there's a lot of room here at the back, so it's more difficult to wall yourself in. Maybe he should have done towards the gas guys or towards the ramp here. Things would have looked different, but let's see if Bullet will get to the other side here before the first cannon finishes. There's only one probe here in hold position, and it's going to be tough, but no, there's a little wall in here. But these Earthlings, they are going to try and delay this gateway just a little, as the first cannon will finish in just about now. So Bullet, he's gonna feel comfortable. He's already even started his third, slightly delayed, but not too bad at the 5-minute mark. And he's just gonna go into his drone mode and try to wrap the series up 2-0 real quick.
Yep, indeed. What do you think they'll actually go for this game? I've not seen any games from Bullet, so I'm not exactly sure if what his playstyle is and all that. But
Well, Bullet is pretty much unpredictable. He might just see an opening, he'll produce 60 Zerglings and he'll just shoot in, or he's gonna play a long game. He likes his mutas, but he also likes roaches and infestors, so he has a pretty wide variety of styles and builds in his arsenal. That's what makes him such a formidable opponent here. And as we already see, he has a nice vision of the map. He holds both Zelnaga watchtowers, nice overlord positioning here as well at the natural and towards the third. And well, he is doing everything right until now. And Ralphie, well, he really has one battle to to fight, as we see Bullet going for one big round of 10 drones.
Yep, I think it might not be such a far-fetched to go for Meteorlisk this map, as it's a very mobile map. You can go from like the first mineral patch to the third with about a couple of seconds. Just have that mobility in this map is really good. However, if he actually commits to killing down like something in the middle, it's really hard to escape because there's not much vague area in the back as you have in other maps. But
it's
yeah.
a huge map, especially like for the Protoss, because the Protoss, unless he has a static defense like cannons, High Templars, or Blink, he's gonna be hard pressed to defend his mineral line here. As we see a nice little Overlord scout here by Bullets, and well, he's not actually gonna see too much because this Overlord's gonna die pretty quickly. He did not see the Twilight at the back of these two gateways, but I'm sure he knows that something is up. We even have Spore Crawlers here, so he might be thinking, huh, Stargate play, maybe
Dark Shrine.
even Dark Shrine, exactly. But there's the Dark Shrine indeed, and this is why Bullet is so good. He has his preemptive Spore Crawlers, and these DTs, well, they're a huge investment altogether. The Dark Shrine takes forever to build, and if it doesn't pay off, well, the Zerg will, or the opponent will have gained something, an unbelievable advantage. But we also see a Warp Prism here in production, so I like what I'm seeing here from Ralphie. Very creative play, but look at Bullet. He's already doing a fabulous job with his creep spread here, getting a macro hatch too, so things are looking up for him.
Yep, indeed. We already see like we have Bullet. He had his layer like a while ago, so he could just get some overseas if the need requires him to do so. But as you said, he already has those preemptive crawlers, so detection is a non-issue at this point.
And yeah, we see a Bullet here posturing a bit in the middle of the map. He's he's up about 70 supply. And what does Ralphie actually have? He doesn't have much. He's got 2 cannons, 3 zealots, and well, there is the War Prism now with the DTs being loaded up, as we see the forward pylon here being scouted by Bullet, and now the War Prism is out, and let's follow it around. Let's see if it can do any damage. There's an Overlord in a fabulous position, and he should see it coming from a mile away. And well,
no, he's picked a path. They might sneak by though. Let's see.
But the Spine Crawlers are in production
No,
here.
he saw it. He saw this one.
Yeah. Even the Queen you're getting, and even the Spore Crawler, and he has to be careful losing all his shield, but no Spore Crawlers here in the main. Oh, where's the Overseer? Overseer being morphed here right now. Is the layer actually gonna go down? Maybe he should really target fired. Is he gonna get it? I think he absolutely will, and nice play here by Ralphie. There goes the layer, and ooh, things are, and now the DT's definitely paid off. And now even they're gonna get a few more drones here, actually, or is the Warp Prism gonna pick up? No, actually morphing into Archons. Probably not the best decision there, but maybe should have gone after a few more drones instead. But more DTs here at the third base here for Bullet, putting on a lot of hurt. even going out. He should go after that Spore Crawler, but never mind. The Overseer is there now, ferrying it back to the main. So a nice little pressure here by Ralphie. That should allow him some time to do pretty much anything. But now sentries here. Oh, nice
Yeah,
try.
that could have paid off incredibly if he managed to force field that ramp and to avoid any entrance for his units to defend the main base. But he didn't
He
manage
should
to
be
get them
careful though here now. Will they actually get the kill? And oh no,
Yeah.
he lost the War Prison with 2 DTs and 2 sentries. That is so much gas, I don't even want to start thinking about it. So what actually happened here? Some workers were lost for Bullet. The layer was taken out, but nothing he cannot handle. He's still on 3 bases, and Ralphie's still stuck on 2. His naturals absolutely oversaturated as he's now trying to get his 3rd, but it is very late, and I think Bullet, he's actually gonna go for a little push here as we see forces.
You can see in production he had a couple of Mutalisks going out.
Yep.
And I think that Prism kill was worth, well, I wouldn't say worth the layer, but it didn't put him so far behind as it might have been, basically.
Yep, so now what you want to do against the Protoss, you want to split the army of the Protoss because it is devastating as one big death ball, but if you actually split everything up, and now here we see, look at this, Bullet going after the mineral line and a lot of probes already going down here, and is he actually, well, he actually leaves. He could have done a bit more damage here, but he feels that his time is up, but now is he going to go back? The cannon does get taken out. 1 Muta does go down. He is continuing with his Mutalist production. He's even getting +1 flyer attacks here. And
getting the +2 Zergling melee attacks, which is a nice upgrade. I think we're going to see the the normal transition into the mid game with the Mutalisks and all that. But as I said before, we can see the Protoss player going for the 3rd base. And Mutalisks are really good in this map because you can jump between the 3rd and the main base incredibly fast, as I said before. And even Blink Stalkers could struggle defending that.
yeah, but Bullet has to be careful. He can't just throw everything away here, losing actually 2 mutas there, but picking off a few more Stalkers, which wasn't a bad trade. He's actually getting his 4th as well, but there's another DT here out on the map, and he might actually delay the 4th here by some time, and yet he just revealed himself. No. Oh no, not actually doing the best, and now the Overseer will be there in just a second, and that DT did not do as well as he could have done. And there we are.
That goes down. We can see the Protoss really defending his 3rd base. As you can see, his entire army is there. As for the positioning, whether I think it's the best place to be in, it's also good. It's a good map to expand to the 3rd as a Protoss and be safe. You can run to the 2nd base to the 3rd with ease, and you can easily force this ramp up if any amount of forces wants to do a run by or anything.
Exactly. Now we saw Bullet. He just picked off 2 pylons, and that's what you definitely want to do. You don't always want to kill units. You want to pick off little things here and there, things that don't seem much, but they actually are. 200 minerals there, 300 minerals there. It actually does cost quite a bit, especially if you are Ralphie, who is contained. Bullet has absolute map control, and he can even get another base or 2 if he really wanted to. He has a nice position. He knows everything that's going on. His creep spread is doing.
Look at that. You can see a huge wall of supply crawlers at his what's this 4th base?
4th, yeah.
4th. Killing that DT almost instantly.
And now here we go. The Roaches just walk through the front, and this is what I mean. Whenever he sees an opening, Bullet will take it, so he's actually doing quite well. Now, what does Ralphie do? He has to split his units because he knows the mutas are going to be back, so he says, okay, I'm going to trade my Stalkers here, and actually a bullet losing a lot here, to be honest, but is it going to be enough? I don't
Yeah,
think it's going to be enough here for Ralphie, as the Zerglings do join the fray, and Ralphie, while he's suffering heavy losses, the roaches are
the
still
third
there.
will definitely go down here, I think, or
Yeah.
at least the popes. Yeah, it's going down for sure. Mutalisk with +2 attack is pretty
Yeah,
swank.
exactly. And actually, he just needs one more and nicely done. He suffered a few casualties, but it was
Nothing you
definitely
can't handle with this economy, basically. Like,
exactly.
you can just throw around units, especially mutas, with no effect whatsoever. He can trade in his entire army now, and not entire, like his entire Mutalisk army, and rebuild it with ease with the amount of hatcheries he has.
Yeah, though I'm a bit worried about his gas cannon. Oh my god, here catching everything off guard. Sentries go down and now going after the stalkers, and I think it'll be
Yeah,
GG
let's
here.
say GG.
Yeah, because
Nothing that
the
fires air, and
Protoss army is so expensive, and once it goes down, it's so difficult to rebuild here, and nothing there shoots air. And there's the GG, so Bulletproof does move on, and in one quick sweep, he takes his opponent. So yeah, okay, so it seems like Magic has an emergency. He can't make it, so Sarah, I think he advances to the next round. So I'm just gonna update the scores here real quick. Seraphim is gonna win against Magic, and Bullet has moved on here against Ralphie. That was a nice 2-0. And now I think it's Bullet versus Seraphim.
yep, it's for player in Platinum. It was really a good game. He did nice harassments with those DTs, but as he said, Bullet is ready for everything, and he had those spell colors in there, and if he didn't, it might have ended differently.
Oh, never mind.
Magic is.
Yeah, he actually is here. Sorry for that preemptive call, but I thought. Okay, so it's Seraphim versus Magic, and we're gonna actually watch that. Now I need to just change this. It is 0-0 here. Okay, I will change that later. That's not an issue, and it seems like the Jupiters and Get Your Pull are still in there. So yeah, Reza is waiting for his game to start as well.
No,
It's
sorry,
been
I
ages.
didn't see that invite.
That's okay. So where's Magic? Okay, so I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, great. So yeah, guys, this is round number 3. So yeah, here we are. It is Seraphim versus Magic. That's going to be a nice match. Seraphim, he is Lebanese, I believe. Please don't shoot me if I'm wrong. Though he lives in Dubai, just like me, and he's going to be playing against Magic. A Zerg from Morocco, so good on him. This should be an entertaining match. The countdown has finished, and the map is loading. Ohana LE. And Magic was a bit late. He had something to take care of, but that's okay. Everything is cool now, as I'm looking forward to another ZVP.
Yeah, another. uh, I think we're gonna have some Terran matches, hopefully. Or
No more Terrans. There are no Terrans left.
oh my god, no. Anyways, should be that should be interesting, I guess.
Yeah, so PvP, PvZ, and ZvZ, that's pretty much all we're gonna get today. As we see Magic just taking his sweet time loading up here, but everything is fine. Should be okay. Da, 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 da. Now we're just waiting. Come on, Magic. Magic Zerg. I could have made some tea. That's fine. It's all good. I hope everyone's having a good time. Why don't you interact with us on the chat, guys? Please post something. Let us know how the stream is, how the commentary is. If you're liking, I am sorry. And of course, if you still like Winters too, let us know. Tell your friends about it. Post the link somewhere and let's get more viewers up here. And the map has finally loaded, so it is a Seraphim in the Tiffany blue, in the cyan, in the top left corner of the map. And yeah, we have a Magic Zerg in the lower right hand side of the map. He's telling us that he has a wooden PC, but this match should be great. We just saw a great PvZ or a ZVP, depends on which side of the fence you sit on, and this should be great. And we do see Sarah here with a Forge Fast Expand, guys. And Magic, why don't you Magic, my god, I'm sorry, why don't you take over for a couple of seconds, as I just need to take care of something real quick. Okay, I'll be back
Yeah,
in a
sure.
second.
Okay, we see yeah, it's definitely gonna be a micro game, as we see the Zerg player going in for some drones. Let's see about the protests. Well, we have a nice pylon in the. Oh wow, I'm so bad alone, I think. Okay, we see we see the Zerg player opting for some extractors and the spawning pool, so we might be seeing some roaches going into play here. As for the Protoss friend here, I think is going to go for an early expand, or a normal expand, I guess. As we see the spawning pool about to finish, there's not really much here, like.
I'm sorry, but I'm back. That was a
Yeah,
nice
thanks
play
for
on
saving.
words here. Okay, guys, a big welcome to Cameron Allen here as well. I think he's new to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. So I guess I didn't miss too much here. We did see the Nexus go down here, and well, Magic. He's actually. Wow, he's a Master Zerg, so let's not say anything, but wow, look at this here, Seraphim being very sneaky, and this is what I mean. There's not so much room at the back here, so will he be able to plant down the cannon? No, he cancels the pylon, and now, actually, will he? He will actually save the probe, stealing 5 minerals from Magic, something he can definitely not be happy with. So, do you think we're gonna see Colossus play here? Or no, actually, oh, look at this. Magic does get in. The cannon is not completed yet, but he should maybe control it just a bit better. He could have been in, but few more Zerglings joining in. But oh, he could have had a great opportunity.
Yeah, I think this would be defended easily. I think he should just pull off now, to be honest. He's losing Zerglings that he should have lost. He could have used those to get some map control instead, but yeah, what I noticed as he started is he went for an exactor, and he doesn't have any harvesters in there. So as he went for the harvester, I thought he would go for like some yeah, roach opening or something like that, but that is
Well,
obviously not the case.
I think he just mined 100 gas and he got the speed upgrade.
Oh, yeah,
So and then
that's
he pulled it out. So no worries there. That's okay. So nothing too crazy happening here. So we have two speedlings here in position. The natural now taken by Magic, and look at this here, quick third. Absolutely fabulous play. That's something you should do when you see that your opponent is going for the expand here. This time Seraphim. So Magic, he is definitely going to show us what he's made of, as he is a Masters player all the way from Morocco, now starting with his creeps right. And I think this is going to be a fabulous match to watch.
I certainly hope so. Both are really good players, as we see, but yep.
So nothing too much happening. A bit of downtime here. Magic, he is still droning. He was momentarily supply blocked, though. We don't see any other tech out of him just now. He still has his speedlings out here up front, but let's look at Seraphim. What has he really done? He's gotten all four gases now. He's banking
Yeah.
a lot of gases. But
Might
he
be going for some blink play here, as he just finished his
but there's the
Twilight
Dark
Council.
Shrine. That's
Oh.
why. That's where all that gas went. So it could have been Stargate or something, because you wouldn't have all four gases that quickly. But we do see the Dark Shrine now. We know what is coming his way. No layer from Magic just yet, but I'm sure that'll only be a matter of time. He's just taken his second gas and his third and fourth at the natural, a Roach Warren and an Evo Chamber, though I think his Simpsy could have been a bit better here. But that's okay, no worries. He doesn't need to worry about any Hellions whatsoever, though I think he should definitely start working on this destructible debris here. And do you think that Seraphim is actually going to damage Magic with his DT play?
It depends if he scouts it early, I guess. He does have an overlord in the middle of the map, but I don't think he'll move them across the map. But probably gonna be put it into the pylon at the third base, I think. Yeah, I think he'd be able to
Oh,
at
but
least
he
kill that.
sees it now. Oh, look at this, the money overlord here, and now
Yeah, he's
Seraphim.
morphing some DTs.
Yeah, but see, all the layer going up, the Evo chamber was out, but is the third gonna go down? I think so. Yes, the queen is already gone, and there's nothing that can stop Seraphim for taking this third. And wow, well done, good job.
Yep, indeed, he did a good job of that. But we can see a third hatchery going in his main, just for some macroing up, I guess.
Oh, and now there's no spore crawler. Where's the overseer? One overseer. There are no units here in production, and there might be a
get the second
risk
base
that,
as well.
yes, that the natural is gonna go down, so this is terrible. Where's that overseer? It still hasn't been moved, and yes, the natural has gone down, and wow, Magic is in a lot of trouble here. Those DTs, and actually, he's actually gonna go up, but the overseer.
Yeah,
No.
the overseer
Was he actually going to get the queen? He should. No, a nice micro there by Magic, but wow, Seraphim has really taken the lead here. And, well, now he's. Well, like you said, Magic has a macro hatch, but he's just lost so much production. His natural and his third both were taken out by some wonderful DT play.
Yep. He probably couldn't have defended the third for sure, but the second should have been defended easily with that overseer already moved in.
Correct.
But yeah, he still has the drones, and he has a second hatchery now, that could drone up faster, I guess. So he still can get his can get back to the game, I guess, economically.
Yeah, but everything is just so behind now. I mean, he lost a lot of production capability in that time, and of course, spending 600 minerals in total to get the hatches back is a lot of money, especially at this time. But though we see Seraphim, he's already up. He's getting his third base. His
Yep.
Colossi, one Colossi, I believe, is already out, and the second is in. No, no, the first one is still in the making.
Yeah, he's getting extended thermal lancer. Really good upgrade for those Colossus. And you're basically in a position where you don't want to be in this position as a surge player at all. You're behind in economy, and that's like terrible. And he just got supply capped with that overseer, overlord even jumping in, and he might just lose this one as well. That overseer.
Yeah, I think he actually will here, and oh, yeah, never nice losing so much. But what I don't like is what Sarah's doing right here. He should definitely not push out with the units he has there. He could be surrounded, and if he does lose this lead, I think it'll be difficult for him. Let's not forget, Magic is up in Masters for a reason. And that reason is probably because he's a very good player, and you never want to give someone the opportunity to come back. His creep spread is quite decent. He's gotten a Spire in the meantime too, which is just about halfway done. But everything, like I said, is a bit behind. He's getting his +2 now for the roaches. He has a nice healthy roach count at about 23 to be exact.
Yep. But as you can see, he already has his 2 immortals, which is quite effective versus roaches, and one colossi, which the second one just popped up, and that could do a lot of damage versus zerglings that run by,
Correct.
or anything like that. So an incredibly strong army here from our Protest player.
And I mean, he definitely needs maybe corruptors at a certain point. Well, he is getting Mutalisks, so they can deal with Colossi too. But if there are too many Stalkers out there, that's not going to be too much fun either for him. And if that Colossus count, and there are the corruptors like I was talking about, if that Colossus count gets too high, I mean, if doesn't even matter how many roaches he has, immortals and sentries mixed in, correct force fields, things are gonna get pretty ugly pretty fast here for Magic. As let's see how he's gonna do here. There are 2 forward pylons, there's even a warp prism here, and let's see how is he just gonna use it to warp in units, or is he actually going to, no, it seems like he's just gonna use it as a warp in station here.
Yeah, I think he might be able to move it as he goes on to reinforce his units.
Oh, now here, let's see where those force fields. Where the force fields? I know the roaches are actually. They just went in
might
there.
lose this Colossi right now.
Yeah, and he should really focus that corruptor. Is he gonna do it? And yes, all of them live. And the third, well, now is in danger yet again here. And Seraphim is looking to be in a great position, losing a few more roaches there for no reason, but now he needs to be careful with that flank. 2 more immortals pulling up here, and this third is most definitely going to go down. Unfortunately, the observer does go down, and now here's the flank, and look at these immortals going to town on these roaches. And there's the GG, and he knows he couldn't win that battle. And wow, very nicely done by Seraphim.
Yep, as I said before, when you're down in economy as a surge, he caught up in the end, as I saw in the income tab, but he's still really behind. As a surge player, he started to drone instead of making units at that stage of the game, and he definitely paid up big time at the end.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly create Shakura's Plateau here. Not a bad map for Zerg, but I need to update the bracket here real quick. I think pull 1. GG, good luck to. And okay, yeah, Jupe actually advances, and but I don't think Ali is. So just 1 second, guys. I need to add the players. Where is, okay, Magic, Seraphim, and of course I am sorry. So this is not going to be a 1v1. This is going to be a excuse me, I just got my words muddled there. I'm just going to report the scores here real quick. So Jupiter's advances 2-1. and very nice. And I think Ali Nab left, so I think Ali Jupiters is going to get the walkover. So Raza versus so yeah, Shakura's Plateau and Seraphim, he must be feeling great after that first match. I definitely would be. He did everything right. Not the force fields weren't as good. He allowed the roaches to get in a bit too close, but he had Immortals, he had Colossi, and all the other units there too. And well, things were always looking grim for Magic after losing those first two hatcheries, the third and the natural.
Yeah, I think it would have been a different game. Maybe, like, I'm not saying that our Protoss player would lose, but it would have been a much even game. Like, if he didn't lose that second hatchery.
Yeah.
The third was definitely gone, for sure. Like, there was no way he could save that without a sport color already being prematurely placed. But yeah.
Yep. So
is it a mistake that Seraphim is playing Terran, by the way?
wait. But he said Seraphim. Seraphim is ordering food. That's a good one. So Seraphim, he's ordering food, so he just needs to. We just need to wait on him for a second. Actually, I'm kind of getting hungry too. We've been casting for 2.5 hours, and maybe Magic is well. He's actually maybe he's smoking. I don't know. So, how's the casting? Are you having a good time?
Yeah, I'm having a great time seeing some awesome games. Definitely, like, an awesome way to spend a Saturday.
Yeah, we do this every Saturday, and I think with the Attack, we're definitely gonna do it more than twice a week, or at least definitely more than once a week. I think we might towards the end of the month, on the fourth weekend of every month, we're probably gonna move the MENA Cup to Friday, and the SC2 the Attack tournament to the Saturday, and on Wednesdays the following week, I think we're gonna include like best moments of the tournament or such. So a lot of stuff.
Definitely gonna stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Are they ready?
Yeah, we're just asking Sarah if he wants to play as Terran. There we go. So he's already thinking about his food, and I think we're ready to go here. I started the countdown. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. My name is Winters, and with me is I Am Sorry. He's not incredible miracles, sorry, but he's got a wonderful name. I like it. I like the originality. And speaking of I Am, they were just sponsored by LG, but let's talk about that later. So Magic Zerg spawning in cross position from his opponent. It is, well, Magic from Morocco. He's spawning in pink yet again. And Seraphim, he's in his Tiffany blue in the cyan color, spawning on the top left hand side of the map. And what do you think we're going to see? Are we going to see more of the same, or do you think Magic is going to be a bit more aggressive this time?
No, I think it's gonna be like a straightforward match, like microing up. We're definitely not gonna see anything from the Zerg player, as like any early one buys. At least there is no pool yet. And as for the protest, yep, we might see some cannon rushing. I guess he didn't place down a forge, but it's never too late, I guess. He's still scouting.
Yeah, he's still scouting. I like the early scout. I'm a big fan of early scouting. It allows you to make certain decisions and certain moves early on, and it gives you a read on your opponent. I feel there's nothing worse than you playing and not knowing what your opponent is doing. That is something big and something I give huge props to. And we saw that Sarah, he plotted down that pylon and he went and scouted straight away. So again, now we see Magic with the pool first and not going for anything crazy like the hatch and run into the possibility of being cannoned here, though. Sarah, I think he's going to go for Nexus here. I mean, he's pooling a lot of minerals.
Yep, I think so as well. Well, he might be just over microwaving his probe, but I doubt it. He's sending another probe. Yeah, he's planting now and planting down Nexus now. We can see like a really nice pylon there that's blocking his hatchery from going down. So that's a nice, yeah, a nice little thing paying off there,
Yeah, but
delaying his
yeah,
hatchery.
he needs to be careful. The Zerglings are already done and they might be on their way. No cannon and no gateway, so Seraphim needs to act quickly here, and let's see what his moves are going to be. And the Saboteur is back and he's asking, who is casting alongside me? It sounds like Thorzane. Well, it is I'm Sorry, and he's our new caster for the SC2 MENA Cup. He's going to be a backup caster and Arabic caster as well for the At tournament, so please give him a warm welcome, guys, and keep it coming. But nothing happened here too quickly. Magic managed to get rid of that pesky pylon here, and well, look at this. Seraphim actually planting it down another pylon on where that third base is going to be, so he made quite an investment there, and he wants to delay his opponent's third hatch by well, as long as he can, and that's always a wonderful thing to do. And now we have the third going down, but he did see that it was slightly misplaced, so losing about 75 minerals there, not too dramatic, but something you never want to really do. And it seems like that Seraphim is walled off completely here with two gateways. No cybernetics core just yet, so let's see what his plan is going to be. And oh yes, I know who that guy is. I'm not gonna say your name on stream there, but big props to the SC2 MENA community. If you're tuning in for the first time, guys, my name is Winners, and today I Am Sorry is casting alongside me, and we represent the StarCraft 2 community in the Middle East and North Africa. And because it's Saturday, we're playing the SC2 MENA Cup. It is the 24th edition where the best players of the region duke it out and show off their skills. And now we have Seraphim, the Protoss from the United Arab Emirates, versus Magic, the Zerg from Morocco. And I think these three zealots, they're just going to be sent to the third hatchery here, and they're going to cause quite some damage. A third gas being second gas being taken here by Seraphim. And what do you think he's going to do? I'm sorry.
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I don't know really. Like, we might see anything at this point. He's not opting for anything in specific, but he's going for two gas. So, and where's his cybernetics score? Not yet.
No, not yet done. So he's a bit late on this. And nice micro here by Sarah, really keeping the Zerg units at bay and really damaging this hatchery quite a bit here, already down to 900 HP, and now, though he needs to be a bit careful there, I don't think he's going to get the hatchery, but a fourth zealot has joined the fray, and well, the micro isn't the best, and another zealot is going to go down here, but a lot of damage, and maybe later that attack will pay off, as we still have that Overlord here sitting on top of the ramp, as Sarah is chronically supply blocked here for a couple of well, for some time. Still no more gases being taken by our friend Magic Zerg. No layer either, so he's going to stay on tier 1 tech for quite some time. We see that he's droning quite heavily, and because he has his Overlord here, he knows pretty much that nothing can really affect him there. He's even in control of both Zalnaga watchtowers. He is, and I think he did quite well in the early game. He fended everything off, as we see a Baneling nest morphing here.
Yep, we might see a bust, but I don't think that would take place this early. But I'm not exactly sure about what the Protoss player is going for. I'm thinking might be like a delayed cybernetic score by mistake. But if like somehow an attack takes place with some banelings or something like that, I think he might have it. At least at this point of the game, where zealots are the only thing in the game, and they're spread around the map even, and they're really slow, as you know, versus zerglings.
Exactly, especially speedlings here. And actually, if we do look on the map now, the first two sentries are in production, and these sentries will be crucial if they do want to fend off the banelings here. But look at this, Magic losing quite a few zerglings here to all these. To all these zealots here in the middle of the map, forcing more
Huge amount of
zerglings.
banelings being
Yeah,
lost.
23 in total. Is centrifugal hooks? No, not research, because absolutely correct, because there is still no layer, and well, banelings, slow banelings off creep. Well, not the biggest fan of that. More sentries being morphed in, and I think Seraphim is going to be able to pull that off, though the Forge is probably going to be the target here, as it has the least shield slash HP out of these units here at the front, and then just have a
Yep.
huge stream of
I think
Zerglings follow. But he's sacrificing a lot of Zerglings. You're forcing a couple of preemptive force fields. Good God, that is difficult to say. But he still has quite a few more, but he needs to make this happen. Otherwise, he will have invested so much into here. And yeah, he is absolutely going for the force. The upgrade's not going to finish. And now, where the force fields? Oh, the force fields aren't too bad. They're not too shabby at all now. The Zerglings and Banelings being picked off here. And this is what I was talking about. He didn't do enough damage with this little counter. And here now, Seraphim opting with his zealots to go for that third base, and well, he absolutely held this here. Who cares
Yep.
about that little upgrade? Nothing much happened here. Now he's forcing a lot more lings here from Magic, and that third
I
here
think he could go for a counter attack now and actually do something. But as we saw there, like the banelings actually broke the wall, but he did. The force field was so timed that it actually saved him there. I think it would have gone horribly wrong if he didn't land that force field at
exactly.
the ramp,
And now
especially with the speed.
let's see though. He cannot lose all these sentries though. Where are the force fields though? There are still a large number of Zerglings there and decent force fields, and actually all these zealots are gonna go down. There are Starker. There is a forward pound. There's the warp in here, and there's the GG,
Yeah,
and
GG.
well, Seraphim advances to the next round here. And well, I'm a bit disappointed here from Magic. I was hoping that he would show us arguably well, a better game than he did. And well, that's it. Seraphim advances to the next round here, and I will just update the score. And well, actually, that's absolutely fine. Seraphim is now going to play Bullets. Okay, Magic. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, it is gonna be Bullet versus Sarah, and it's gonna be another PVZ here. And how is Jupiter's versus? Any update on the scores? No, they're both in game. So yeah, good on Seraphim. I think he's never made it this far, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just take a look at the bracket here real quick. And yes, semi-final here, a Bullet versus Seraphim. And well, I think a Bullet, if he doesn't get taken out by Seraphim, he's going to win this, because Jupiters and Raza, well, they are good players for their leagues, but they just aren't up there in Masters.
Yeah, but you can see I think Seraphim was has quite a lot of games, so I think he stands a good chance against Bullet. But I'm pretty new to the league, as you said, and I don't know how Bullet actually plays. But
Well,
I think he showed he did little things that can cripple a Surge player, and we'll see how well Bullet responds to that. I think I think Bullet stands has a better chance of winning, but
Absolutely. Here, Bullet is the favorite to go into this match as I need to add you as a friend, but oh dear. My friend list is full, but we'll sort that out later. Guys, are you ready?
I'm ridiculous.
I'm always ready here, and things are moving forward quite fast. Seraphim is ready. What about Bullet? Proto PVZ and who's that cookie? Well, actually, okay. Never mind. So, guys, if you do want to watch the matches, please watch the stream. So, yeah, we're just waiting here. Okay, we're ready to go here. CWC, that is Bullet's clan, and well, he actually wants one of his members to watch. And yes, it is some local tour, yeah, as Cookie does appear to be German, and but that don't matter. Ohana LE, the map it is. Seraphim versus Bullet here, and we're well, we're actually in the game already, so that is wonderful. Bullet spawning in the lower right-hand side of the map on this two-player map on Ohana. His opponent, of course, is Seraphim. He is spawning in his wonderful favorite Tiffany blue in the cyan blue or cyan color up on the upper left side of the map. And God, I fungled that intro. I really need to think of something new. But yeah, this is going to be a match of epic proportion here as Bullet is the favorite, but Seraphim, he's been showcasing strong games. I'm sorry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Sorry. Just chatting a bit. My bad.
That's okay, no worries. So again, Bullet, he's the favorite, and I don't expect anything too crazy out of him. He plays a standard game, a wonderful, smooth and flawless standard game. And honestly speaking, I cannot remember the last time he lost a match. So, and we've been casting a long time. Maybe he hasn't lost a match in the SC2 MENA Cup for over a month or so, at least. So that's something to keep in mind, that he's definitely confident, and he knows that he is the champion, and that's what he is. He is a true champion. So give him all the respect and the props you'd like to give him, because he is, like I said before, the probably the region's best StarCraft 2 player, and hopefully in the future we will see more of him. He said once he finishes school, he wants to spend a bit more time playing StarCraft 2 and maybe even do it professionally. And how wonderful would it be if a you know, someone from the MENA region actually went and participated at some international events. That would be awesome.
And I guess it's not so far-fetched as he's already there. I guess maybe like a bit more experience, and we should see like him being there. I guess it's not so far like of his league. I guess he's already like masters. So.
Yeah, and I just found out that I kind of messed up with the overlay since the beginning of the tournament, but it is fixed now. I'm sorry about that. I just had to move that Last Resort banner. Last Resort, of course, is the home of StarCraft 2 in the UAE. They're based in Abu Dhabi, a wonderful new network cafe. And I'm sorry, tell me, how's the StarCraft 2 scene in Saudi.
Uh, well, at the moment, there's not much of a scene, to be honest. But we have some other tournaments that go on, basically some League of Legends,
Hmm.
possibly some Counter-Strike and all that, first-person
Ah,
shooters.
still,
Yeah, but to be honest, strategy games are not that big here, at
yeah,
least not yet.
no. And in the MENA region, it is a big problem. People do prefer the,
First-person
the
shooters.
mindless Call of Duty, the mindless, just. And actually here, actually, is Bullet gonna put on some damage? Maybe, maybe not. He's targeting this gateway, and actually, it's gonna lose some HP here. And actually, do you think he's gonna commit?
I think. Oh no, the cannon just came up. But if that cannon wasn't there, I think we could have saw like that gateway being broken, and could have gone horribly for the Protoss player.
Oh yeah,
He's going for the
absolutely.
destructible rocks now, and does he have vision over that?
Let me
Yeah, he
see.
does.
Yeah, he does.
Definitely now, as he sees the pylon, he's he's not doing anything about it though. I think
Well,
he
he
dropped some
can't.
cannons after the pylon.
Yeah, he definitely needs to because if these Zerglings do break through, he's going to be in trouble. And I think, look at this Baneling that's going up for Bullet here. I think he just wants to go for that bust here. He wants to make it to the finals. And yeah, there's the cannon, just like you said. But again, it's the small things that matter. He forced an extra pylon. He forced an extra cannon here, and these things paid off. Maybe he could have invested into a stalker or such. But now we even have a zealot here coming in from the back, and that zealot is gonna go down here, no question. Look at this wonderful micro here, not losing a single Zergling
Yeah.
here, and it is beautiful to watch. Oh,
He bought some time for the cannon to. I think he did that on purpose. Give away that zealot. He bought some time to finish the cannon, which I think if he didn't, he might have made a run by. And yeah, Zerglings with the metabolic boost just finishing off, it could have ended slightly bit.
yeah. So let's just see though. The Baneling Nest has finished. 14 more Zerglings in production. Here we have the first few Banelings morphing, and he's gonna go for these pylons. One pylon is already weakened, and then he's just gonna stream in. And these, like you said, these slow zealots, they aren't gonna do anything against these speedlings here. And I think we are only a few seconds away from a Baneling bust here at the front, and I don't think Seraphim knows about it.
He has some. He has two force fields, just in case, but they're positioned slightly bit. Okay, he
Is
might.
he watching? He even moved them back, and one, and
Nice force field.
oh, nice force field, and yeah, but the pylon did go down, and well, actually, he didn't do that. Does he have enough? Yeah, he has enough for 2 more force fields, 3 more force fields. So I think Bullet should just turn back. I think. Oh, actually, he gets in, and oh no, not quite though. But another pylon goes down. Now the sentries.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that actually paid up for itself, I guess. Getting 2 sentries, was it 1?
Yeah, now he's gonna get a third, and oh, he's actually gonna go into the main, and wonderful. He's gonna scout everything there is to see, and well,
Banings, no, he cancelled that. I think it's gonna get cleaned up easily.
yeah, but still, there are more reinforcements here at the front, and both of those pylons are going down, and I think this is it here. This is absolutely no chance. Once that cannon goes down, I mean, he's able to force field his ramp off if he wishes to, but he's just gonna lose too much. He's gonna lose everything here at his natural.
He already lost too much with those sentries alone. Like 5 sentries just lost there, which is a huge economic disadvantage. Especially I think it's 150 gas or something, 100 something
100 gas for a
100
sentry.
gas and
Yeah,
100 or something. It's still like a huge amount of gas lost for 1 unit.
exactly.
And there goes another one.
And yeah,
I think we
this
should be seeing a
is
GG soon.
yeah. I mean, even if Seraphim does clean up, and he will eventually. I mean, look at what Bullet's done in the meantime. He's gotten up his third base. Bullet took out 18 probes here, and well, Seraphim is really on the back foot here. And yeah, Lair being morphed in Roachworn, and I think now Bullet is gonna power up a bit, and then he's gonna go for that push. Seraphim, no way, shape, or form can he afford to get a third. He just needs to turtle for the time being, and he needs to get his probe count back up.
Yeah, I can't see him going back into this game unless like he goes for an engagement and manages to do a decent amount of force fields that actually like trigger the game to his favor. But it's quite hard to do that when you don't have any force fields, sentries even. Well,
Yeah,
he has one.
he has one. He has enough for about one force field altogether, maybe two by the time he goes down. But Bullet, I mean, he should crush it. He has, though he has only 9 roaches out on the field, but I'm sure as soon as he sees it, he will make a round of Zerglings to assist his roaches. Now, there he will see it on creep.
Roaches coming back and
Decent force fields, but I just...
they can just go around, I guess. But it's not enough energy to complete that wall, I guess. But yeah, I think it's GG.
Yeah, after, I mean, this force is crushed. Even the drones came out to play. More Zerglings now coming in, and this was the only chance that Seraphim had, and this is just going to be crushed. The Speedlings are going to pick off these Stalkers.
Yeah, if you look to the main, there's basically nothing, just one sentry. He's making some gateways now, and a Dark Shrine, which could catch him a break if he finishes and
No
manages.
way. It takes so long to finish a
Yeah, I
Dark
guess
Shrine.
so, but it could, I don't know, if it could at least do some economic damage if he manages to stay in the game. But he's going in from the other side,
Yeah.
which he can't force field that with just one sentry, I guess.
Well, he has enough for 2 force fields, so it's going to be tight, to say the least. And he walls in again with a gateway, so nice play from him, and decent force fields actually here.
Yeah, but he still can get in, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers are just too great here for Bullet. Although he is struggling, Seraphim will be able to clean this up, and he's actually targeting the sentries yet again, and Bullet is in the...
Reinforcements coming in.
Yeah, and I think this should be GG here. Bullet can absolutely trade effectively. He can lose some units, no problem. Again here, Seraphim loses the natural. What can he really do? The answer is nothing. He's going to engage here with his probes in a last-ditch effort to make something happen, but it's just not enough. Even supply blocking Seraphim here,
Yeah.
and there's the GG. And
GG.
1-0 here for Bullet as we move into match number 2 of this first semi-final.
Definitely some really nice play there by our third player, Bullet. And yeah, even though I forgot the name again, the Protest player played decently, he's still like lacks experience to go versus Bullet, I guess,
Yeah.
as he's still a Platinum player and our third player is Masters. So
Masters,
definitely a
yeah.
huge disadvantage there. But as you said, he's slowly improving, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
still-
he has a job, and like me, I believe he's getting married. I'm not too sure, but he does have a girlfriend. She plays StarCraft 2 as well, so big props to her. And he has a job. You know, he doesn't really have that much time
Yeah,
to play. So these are things to take into consideration. But again, you know, we're here to have a great time, to improve ourselves and to be a better player, and that's what it is all about from time to time. But Bullet takes the lead, and I'd like to congratulate Raza of making it all the way to the finals here. He is up in bronze, but he cannot continue. He has to leave, but yeah. So I hope everyone is still having a good time in chat. Who's watching? Anyone here? Well, still about 21 viewers. We had a few more earlier.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so we're ready to go here, and encouraging words from Bullet saying, "Go Seraphim, you can do it." But I just think it's not going to be enough. And yes, cannons are good to say the least. I just updated the stream real quick here as the map has already loaded. It is Shakura's Plateau yet again. In cross positions yet again, a bulletproof in his favorite color, green, spawning in the lower right hand position. So far by air, far by ground. So they're the furthest apart they could possibly be. And Bullet, he's up against his opponent Seraphim. Seraphim is down 1-0 in this semifinal. And he is spawning in the top left corner in the cyan color yet again, and those cannons were not a great idea, said Bulletproof, and Seraphim tends to agree. And I think we're going to have a bit of downtime here for a few minutes as we see Seraphim's with the forage fast expand. And yeah, Seraphim saying you have fast lings, and yeah, he absolutely did. Nicely pointed out there by Seraphim.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a straightforward game here again, as we tend to see. I think Seraphim might be going for something new later on, but we'll see about that. So he said, I guess he might be going for Blink Stalkers in this map, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, and Bullet saying, I hope Winters doesn't figure it out. Just a bit of friendly trolling going on here by all parties. So yeah, nothing much happening here. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. So yeah, as predicted, the pull first here by Bulletproof. And he's going to transition into a normal game. Seraphim, though, he did learn from his last game, I believe, and he is actually getting that wall. Yeah, a bit earlier, though. I'm still missing. Oh, he's actually. He went for this new build. This is absolutely correct. I haven't seen too much of that, I believe. But it's nice to see. Though, where is it? Or is that the new build? There was a new build that was being popularized on the Korean ladder, mostly by FXO's Oz, I believe. There's a different build order. It's not the usual Forge Fast Expand, but I could be mistaken there. I only saw it once. I just need to double check. But now we see Bullet. He's getting his natural, and he already has a nice spread on his lings, controlling both Zelnaga watchtowers, and, well, he's taking it easy.
Mm-hmm. I'm not exactly familiar with that build, but it's not so far from a cannon. My bad. 4-gate opener might be. We'll see as the cybernetics core warp gate research finishes, or gets halfway there if he draws some extra gateways. But I'm not exactly familiar, as I said, with the Protoss strategies, except that one.
The 4-gate, I think everyone knows the 4-gate, and I think that's what PvP was for a long time, and like who had the better micro, who had the better control, and well, now we see just Seraphim cleaning up the Zerglings out on the map, though we do see that Bullet did change it up just a little. He's getting a speed a bit later. I think he's opting to go for a quicker third, but what he just saw might change his mind. He is banking a few minerals there, but no, I think everything is absolutely fine. A player of his caliber knows what kind of decision to make. He can read his opponent and make decisions on the fly, and most importantly, making the correct decisions as well, something that people do struggle in lower leagues and of course the less experienced players. So tell me, what do you struggle most with these days? Is it your macro, your micro, your...
I think I'd say my macro even. I think it's because I'm not that good with hotkeying everything.
Hmm.
That just like lose over time, basically. Uh, yeah, we see two gateways coming up. I think and a dark shrine as well. So some DT play coming up there. But I think my worst matchup is TVT.
Hmm.
As it's yeah, it's
Oh
I
no.
tend to lose versus
Oh, look at this.
1v1s.
Seraphim. He just left the front gate open yet again. And he's just gonna go for these pylons most likely. He's gonna get some scouting information too, so very nice.
Might lose that sentry.
Yeah, absolutely. And Seraphim must be kicking himself here now. He's gonna go after a few probes, even attacking the Stalker that's whopping in, getting the probes to help out as well. But yeah, that's something that should not happen at all.
Shouldn't yeah. I think he should be able to defend that. Is it walled off for against reinforcements though?
No, it's not. It's not actually walled off, and I don't understand why. What is Seraphim doing here? Well, he does have a dark shrine, and actually, where is it making? He actually did he scout it? I'm sure Bulletproof scouted it. Yeah, I don't know if he clicked on it. He saw that something was in the making, but yeah, spall crawlers are going up. So yeah. So yeah, he definitely saw it coming, and that's very unfortunate. And I think this might cost Seraphim the game here. That the Overseer is already out, and yeah. So what does Seraphim go from here? The front is still open. He's getting a forge right now. Spire, in the meantime, going up for Bulletproof as well, as he points out that he was lucky to get that scout. But yeah, things are going to be more difficult from here, and his tech isn't really developed. He invested a lot into that Dark Shrine. Now, I mean, what can he do? He's getting a Robo Bay, but everything is just so delayed. His upgrades are going to be delayed, and now I think with that Muta play that's going to come out of Bullet, he's just going to force his opponent into surrendering.
He doesn't have that much gate units to defend anything at the moment. Even if he moves in like some sentries or even some stalkers to defend any mutalisk harassments.
Exactly.
I don't think it's enough really.
Yeah, I mean, again, we saw, losing these sentries that are out there in the middle of the map and the Stalker. That is absolutely horrific. Again, Bullet going for his +1 Flyers attack. He definitely has wonderful muta control, good decision making, and well, Seraphim, well, I'm sorry to say, but he has nowhere to go. He invested a lot into that Robo, but which he's not even going to be able to use it. He hasn't been using it since, so now though the cannons are out, they'll be able to defend, but again, it's making Seraphim spending more money on things that he doesn't have money for, and that is just one of the small things that making your opponent play the game that you want them to play is such a big thing. And we saw Bullet, we are seeing Bullet doing exactly that right now, and yeah, he knows that Seraphim,
see some mutas coming in
yeah,
the main base, and really like he's already like almost 40 supply behind at the moment, which is a huge disadvantage. And 50 now, at least.
And getting in again here. Not the best though, not the best control, but a lot of force fields being used. He has one more, but then he's gonna be out. The mutas, where have the mutas gone? They are out in the middle of the map. And now here, these Zerglings really fighting for their lives here. Unfortunately, the Overseer is gonna go down, but I think if Bullet chooses to engage with the Mutalisks and the Zerglings at the same time, he should not have any problem overpowering his opponent whatsoever. In the meantime, he's been getting a third. He's getting spine crawlers in the middle of the map just to be safe. And let's see what these Mutas are gonna do.
Yeah, he just waited for his +1 flyer attacks, I think. And he should be taking those cannon fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Seems like it. Some stalkers here pushing him back, but Yeah, he's not taking any risks at the moment and
He
just
doesn't
playing
need
the game
to.
safe. Yeah,
Exactly. He doesn't need to take any risks. I mean, he's absolutely safe with that spine crawler wall here in the middle. He's just getting um
do you see some Archons morphing in the middle? In his main base. I don't know if that's enough to clear, but
I mean, Archons are great against mutas. You know, they deal a lot of splash damage, but I just
uh,
don't think
two are
it's
not enough, I think. Yeah.
no. And the mutas are back in greater numbers, and now they're gonna go after a few pylons, a few gateways, and wow, look at this. Absolutely just flying in there into the middle, not being harassed in any shape, way, or form. And there went the robotics facility, and with that, the War Prism is going to be delayed. The creep spread is absolutely wonderful by Bullets here, as his third has now completed, and he is up about 50 supply.
Yep, as I pointed out before, he's. I think our protest player here is incredibly behind to the point where he's almost like lost the game without any engagement. I think he opted for some things that he didn't really use at the start of the game, like he had tons of gateways which like stood there for a while without anything, and that dark shrine that got scouted out was really a devastating blow to his to his play like build and all that. But he got Blink now. He finished Blink. I don't know when, but he already has Blink, so he should be able to deal with those muta risks a lot better. But still, he doesn't have enough army to clear them.
No, absolutely not. And see, these mutas are just keeping his opponent up in the base, and now actually, oof, getting off a couple of shots here. 4 Archons out there, but look, I mean, Seraphim, he is going to be so worried when he sees all these spine crawlers everywhere.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the map, so it's.
I mean,
I don't know
Seraphim,
what to say, really.
I know there is not much to say because we know what the outcome of this game is going to be. It's just when and how it will occur. More Archons joining the fray here in the middle, though. Seraphim's main is just about mined out. More upgrades going down here for bulletproof. Really,
Yeah, we can see him going for another hatchery now again. He's playing this game incredibly safe. He could have like gone with a Mutalist alone and probably almost won the game, but he's playing the game incredibly safe, which he should do. This we're in the semi-final now, and no one really wants to take risk. Especially, it really hurts when you lose one game, basically.
exactly.
But
So now the mutas are back, and look at those mutas. They're just going to town, though they should still be careful. I mean, cannons, archons, stalkers are quite the force to be reckoned with, and there was a warp prism somewhere. Yeah, there it is here at the third, and what is going to be morphed in Dark Templars, and maybe they're just going to take out a hatchery here, so why
yeah,
not?
definitely. One +2 Dark Templars really do lots of damage.
Yeah,
Does he have
and
detection though?
no,
he
he
doesn't.
doesn't, and there's no overseer anywhere
Yeah, it's going
inside.
to go down. Really, like, definitely going to go down.
Yeah, and now even taking out the fourth here, and looks like Seraphim is making a bit of a comeback here. Those zealots did a great job at weakening the fourth here, and now, oh, will they actually get it? And oh, the clutch kill there, absolutely wonderful. I mean, Bullet has enough money banked, but it's never nice just to move to lose that much economy there. I mean, Sarah has gotten his third, but look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Spinecrawler pushing his opponent, to be quite frank here.
He's behind, but his crawling is way back to the game, I guess. You can see if you look at the income tab, he's nearly there, I guess, but he's actually ahead.
Yeah, but that's only because, you know,
because
bulletproof.
he lost the hatcheries.
Yeah, 2 hatcheries, and he could actually take 2 more if he really wanted to. He's maxed out. He's just waiting for his and now look at this here, like Spinecrawler's alone here engaging this army, though bulletproof. He should definitely be careful here. Archons do deal a lot of splash damage, but now here look at the Banelings, and oh my god, this is, and now the mutas coming in, they're gonna clean this up. I mean, 0-2 meters, they are absolutely horrific in such large numbers. Gateways are going to go down, and I think
This third did that as
Seraphim,
well. Yeah.
yeah, the third is definitely going to go down.
Then
Even
the
the little
second.
Zerglings at the natural, taking everything out. And, well, I think we should be seeing a GG here anytime soon. But Seraphim, well, I
Playing to
feel
the
really,
last minute.
yeah, he's playing, he's going to play till the very end. And now look at this bullet, even trying to take out the Nexus in the main base. But yeah, there's the wow here
Wow.
from Seraphim. And the polite smiley face. And oh, look at these meters. If they're actually going to catch all these probes, it is going to be terrible. But yeah, I mean, the GG should come in pretty quickly
here's
here,
the
and
GG.
there's the GG. And well, Bulletproof, yet again, he moves into the finals of the SC2 MENA Cup number 24. So where's the Raza?
He just replied to my whisper apparently, but
Is he there?
I don't know. Might have been in game, but
I'm just gonna message him. Whoop.
yeah.
Well, he seems to be away, but yeah, nice. So we're gonna finish it off with a PVZ.
Another one. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely no Terrans anywhere. Okay, so we're just gonna ask.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just gonna create the map here. So yeah, good on. Where's Ohana? Where is she? Ohana LE. Yeah, so Bullet is there. And where's Odessa? I need to invite him to the game. And Bulletproof is just going to ask for a 2-minute break here, and I'm sure we can all use a little break.
Yeah. Can I go for a minute? I guess.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna. Let's everyone, guys. We're just gonna take a 2-minute, 3-minute break here, and we'll be back in just a second. Stay tuned. SC2 MENA Cup number 24. The finals are coming up. See you in a second. Okay, are you back?
I am back, sorry.
Okay, great. So we're just waiting to see if they want to play a best of 3 or best of 5 here. So yeah, guys, we're just waiting if the players want to play a best of 5 or a best of 3. Personally, I'm in the mood for a best of 3. Okay, best of 3 it is. Thank you very much. Because I do like to go out a bit later on if there still is time.
Yeah, and we've
Okay.
been seeing too much
PVZ,
PVC
yeah.
here. It's gotten like way out of hand at the moment. And seeing the other 5 more games of that would be
I
like.
know I would shoot myself too. Anyhow, well, that means, guys, we need more Terran players here. Make the switch. Do it, guys. So yeah, but here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. Last time on Ohana LE for today, for this week, it is the defending champion Bullet, aka Bulletproof, making it to the finals yet again. He wants to defend his crown, and I think he's never had it so easy because he's up against Raza. Well, Raza, he's an up and coming player, but I just don't think he has what it takes to take out Bullet here, with all due respect, though. Maybe we're going to see some creative play out of him, but I mean, Seraphim, he is a well-rounded Protoss, and he did struggle, and Bullet, well, he didn't really do anything.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if he plans on going against um, Bullet's macro game or just play a bit of a cheesy game. I think that will determine whether or not he will be able to snatch a win or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. But a Bullet, I don't think he's going to take any risk whatsoever. He, as always, he sends out his custom probe scout, drone scout all the way. He likes to see what is going on, if there is any cheesy thing coming his way, though. He's going to be relatively safe, and now actually faking out where he's going to put down that little pool. And yeah, Raza actually admits it, a nice fake out. So 1-0 for Bullet, to say the least here. And well, what is Raza gonna do? He's not planted down his Nexus. He's not planted down his Forge yet. He's banking 400 minerals, but there's the Nexus here. So let's see if that is going to change Bullet, if he's just going to get 4 or 6 Zerglings real quick and make it across the map. And oh, we actually have the hatch being planted here. Now, what is Raza going to do here? What is Raza going to do?
He doesn't have any gateways, so yeah, he snatches up a few drones to defend this, or to like kill this off, I guess. But it's a good little harassment here. He pulled off a couple of probes, which should go in his favor if he cancels that, I guess.
I mean, Reza has already lost so much mining time, it is definitely worth more. The 75 minerals that Bullet will lose once he cancels. And this is what I mean, the Forge is not up yet, and we see the first 6 links making their way across the map, and I don't think he'll be able to wall everything in. And oh my god, he still added, and this was nifty little Bullet here.
I see a cannon going down.
But it is way too late here. Now there's the cancel. Now the probe's engaging, not actually engaging, and oh my god.
Dropping another one here. This is going to be a scary play here for the purchase player.
Yeah. And there's the GG, and that is 1-0, and that's how it goes when you play with Bullet, absolutely pulling out all the stops. And but it's saying that's the fastest I can do. Well, that was definitely fast, to say the least. Anyone? Okay.
It's definitely creative to put down a hatchery in your opponent's base.
Yeah. So that way he couldn't really wall off.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like he delayed that mining time so long, and he waited to the last second to cancel. So he
Yep.
got the best out of his like hatchery, like yeah, planting that hatchery, and he planted it again. So even though if he like decided to go for that to wall himself up at the main base and just stay there, he would have like reinforced Zerglings or something, or maybe just cancel it as well. It could have transitioned into anything, but I don't think he could have defended that without any zealots at all, even with like cannons.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct there. I don't think Raza really knew what hit him there. And guys, if you like the taste of cheese, why don't you copy that little build and use it on the ladder? And well, actually, make certain people rage quit. We've seen it. And guys, there is a new section. Well, there is a section up on SC2 MENA called Rage Quit and BM. So if you do ever encounter something, take a screenshot and upload it. It's always up for good laughs and comments. But anyhow, this might be potentially our last game of the day, and what a treat it's been. Daybreak LE is the map and bulletproof. Let's see if he has a different type of cheese in store, or if he's actually gonna play this one out. Anyhow, bullet spawning in the lower left hand side of the map. He's up against Raza, who is spawning in the only other position available to him on this map. He is playing in pink, and I think, am I correct? Have we only seen? No, we saw red early, but I thought we just saw and some and the Cyan Tiffany as well. So, but I
Yeah.
think we've only had 4 colors all day. Pretty strange. Anyhow, and I'm sure Reza isn't gonna make the same mistake twice. He is definitely gonna wall himself in this time. And there, of course, is the polite good luck. Have fun from Raza. Is Bullet gonna reply, or is he just in his BM mood? I have no idea, but I'm looking forward to another great game. And just before this game really kicks off, I want to announce the fan art section on SC2 MENA. We started off with Iron Fist's Marauder, so if you are a talented artist, if you like your little StarCraft 2 portraits and custom fan art and want to maybe get a bit of exposure, why don't you upload it onto SC2 MENA? Great feedback, and I'm sure because sorry, I kind of really lost my train of thought there. There are talented players, and not only players out there, but in general, the StarCraft 2 community is very creative, to say the least, and we've seen absolutely wonderful fan art come out over the last 2-ish years. So if you want to contribute to that, why don't you do so and upload your fan art to SC2 MENA? There's a folder to do so, and show the world how creative you can be. But anyhow, let's go back to this map, and I'm sorry, what has been happening?
Well, not much. Forge expanding for a Protoss player. Well, he's about to drop an Nexus when he gets the minerals. We see him getting that gateway early this time. Well, not early. Like, he got a gateway this time at least. So in case of any early harassment, at least he could defend it, and a cannon to wall off, basically. As for our Zerg, he's been droning up and getting that speed metabolic boost on for his Zerglings. Yeah, and he still haven't gotten an expansion yet as well. I think he'd take down the pylon first, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And So the Nexus has gone now, so Nexus at the very last, so I'm probably thinking that Raza was a bit um, shocked what he saw coming that last game, to say the least. But now we see Bullet, he got rid of that pylon at the natural and he planted down his expansion himself. So
Yeah.
I think we're actually going to see more of a
It hurts the Protoss player, I guess. He actually is supply capped now as well. He's just planted down a pylon, so that's a good a good like a good plus here for the Surge player. He's walled off now at least this time to avoid any Zerglings run by.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct about that. What else has been happening? Well, not too much. There's the layer coming up, so an early layer here from Bullet. Let's see what he's gonna do, though. No second gas taken, so maybe we're gonna see some, excuse me, what's the word? Maybe some Nidus shenanigans, to say the least. He does have a large number of Zerglings out in the map. There's at least one. There are two Overlords in position to Nidus. But let's see what he's going to choose. And now that the layer has finished, what is
He got
Bullet?
down a pylon there. Yeah, he got down a probe there, but that's a good trade-off for nothing, I guess. Sorry for disturbing you on that. I just thought that was the most interesting thing in the game at the moment.
Yeah, but well, the layer has come up, but oh no. Oof,
No.
okay. Really scaring me there. And now more Overlords moving into position, so I think the Nidus was the correct call, but when is it gonna happen? Actually, oh no, he's actually gonna do this. He's gonna spine crawler push. How did I miss that? I did not see the drones moving across the map. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, this is something which Nesty showed us about half a year ago, and well, this is going to be ugly, to say the least.
Yeah.
And there's
And if you look at the
nothing-
vision, he doesn't see it at all. So he sees like if he's really focused, he can see some creep spreading there, but like slight bit of creep. But yeah, he's gonna drop some more, I guess, or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely has.
Now
to.
he knows at least.
Yeah, now he knows, and Raza, he must be shaking his head and saying, "What on earth am I going to do?" And now it has started. He doesn't even have any ranged units, and this is going to be, well, this is going to hurt. But hey, at least, guys, we have some entertainment. I think this has been the most entertaining finals that we have ever casted here, and I'm so happy that it's happening. And well, that wall is going to disappear, and what can Raza do? He's morphing in a few stalkers here, warping, excuse me, but it's not enough. And there's the polite smile from Bullets, and yeah, the forge is going to go down before the upgrade finishes.
I think he can even do a run by to the main with his Zerglings.
Yeah.
So I don't see how he can defend this without any Colossi or anything like that, or air units that can like shoot. But I think we're gonna see a GG soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, the cybernetic score is gonna go down. Pylons, and there's the GG. And wow, that was the quickest finals we've even casted in the history. Well, it's been an eventful day here, to say the least. We started off a bit sloppy, but it transitioned out quite nicely.
Yeah.
And well, first time casting with I am happy. Sorry, I am sorry. Well, I'm definitely.
You are happy, though.
Yeah, we're all happy here. And thank you for casting. And I guess we're gonna close it off here. We've been casting for nearly 4 hours, and yes, Nesty's build, absolutely correct there. I don't know how I missed it with all these drones walking, not walking, but kind of hovering across the map. But yeah, I'm sorry, how did you think this MENA Cup was for you?
It was a really awesome experience. Thanks for having me, guys. And
Sure.
it was a really fun match. Fun matches in general, but the final was really entertaining. We saw some new, well, not new builds, but yeah, some different builds going up with bullets. So that's always nice to see. and I learned quite a bit this event at least. Yeah, and thanks again.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for being here, and I'm hoping over the next few weeks we're gonna get a bit more casting. Then maybe you're gonna get some practice in yourself to be more comfortable. Maybe learn a few more things, and then I think we'll be ready to go. Big shout out to Dusty and everyone else who is still watching the stream. Thank you for showing us some great matches. Seraphim, if you're watching, enjoy your meal. Everyone else, I wish a nice and wonderful Saturday evening. Um, like always, we're going to be back next week with the 25th edition of the SC2 MENA Cup, and it might be the week that Bulletproof will eventually lose his crown, his title. But until then, my name is with me. And today, there was I Am Sorry. Guys, check out the Facebook page. Give us a like. Tell people about the stream. And support esports. And hopefully soon, big things are going to happen. Things are going to change. But guys, I need your support, so spread the word, and thanks for playing. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next week, guys. Take care.